This is the latest disclosure in a report from National Civil Defense Headquarters in Washington. It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life.
Welcome to Dead Radio.
We're not doing that.
How did she come to have sex with a dead man?
Don't call me Radio Unit 91.
You're a dead man. You're a dead man!
He's God here in this radio station.
Place where the dead speak.
Rebel Radio!
I'm a fake? Yes. How'd you like to be dead?
You ever think about doing radio?
My team is dead!
But you're not crazy. You're me. And this is just radio.
By the powers vested in me by the Federal Communications Commission, I command you to get on the microphone in a serious manner and continue this broadcast.
Volume up.
Yeah.
Porn!
Yeah, porn.
Yeah. Sorry for the live sound check, everyone. Apparently, since last Monday, which is the last time I opened this laptop, my computer must have done an update, so everything had to restart.
Yeah.
So be prepared for me to be mad at Facebook in
And
45
Verizon.
seconds.
We're a little late starting because we were all screaming about how terrible Verizon is with the hidden fees and the fucking backdoor antics that they pull on you.
Literally raping you.
Oh my God, these fuckers. Adam's found the solution, though. It just takes patience and a lot of gusto, if you ask me.
Yeah, you basically need to tell people, do you want to get paid? And they go, well, of course we want to get paid. Okay, well, I'm going to stop paying you until you shut off my service.
For a short amount of time.
We'll have to take you to collections then, sir.
Cool.
See, the thing is, like, my wife and I can actually kind of afford to throw our credit straight into the toilet.
Yeah, you already got the house. You're not buying a new car.
Except
Till
that
this one dies.
But the thing is, I saw what it took to build said credit up to an excellent score.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
800.
Mm.
So it took
Perking up over there,
Oh,
aren't you,
yeah.
a little bit?
800? That's really high.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is.
so you're going to maybe lose 30 points if you
Yeah, I
get
know.
one thing in collections, so it's not that
Like
big a deal.
Just
So you have
torpedo
like
it.
an A minus or something.
30 points from an 800 is not you're going from excellent to pretty excellent.
Very,
Yeah.
very, very good.
I mean, mine's in like the 600s.
Well,
An 800 credit score is 800 credit score will get you 0% financing on a GMC.
Garage Mechanics Companion.
Yeah. I think I'm going to save. Well, first of all, hello, everybody. Welcome to episode number 220. Didn't say that. Also, we were supposed to have Lou here. Lou canceled. Adam number 2's here to save the day. As usual.
Yeah, I think he said Roan was sick and couldn't make it, and he wants to do it with both of them.
Excuses. Now, what he has to do is
Excuses
he's
are
got to
like
get
Verizon.
Sean Astin on the fucking horn
Yeah.
on the Skypes because I have that set up. We can do that shit.
Yeah. I think maybe
Just to
maybe
make up for
at
the
this
fact
point,
that he's
like,
canceled twice.
At this point, their Kickstarter is kind of over, so I think maybe we should think about doing like a one-shot when Grimmer Space is out.
Oh, absolutely.
It might make a little more sense.
It's going to be a long one.
Probably.
It's going to be a long episode. I'll say 5 hours.
So we'll split it into 2.
Actually, you know what? My
Well, I mean, it'll be 5 hours, but then, at some point I'll just leave.
The old
'cause I'm
Roll for
bored.
Semantics crew just started a mini campaign, and we did somewhat of a one shot with the group. Like, we're doing a mini campaign, so it's going to be a bunch of episodes with the same characters. But the first episode we did actually felt like a one shot, and I think we got that done in about 3 hours. I think total recording time. Maybe I got to go back and look at it, but It's doable.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's just got to have their shit together, and the problem is not everybody's gonna have. I'm gonna have my shit together, even though I've never
Well, the
played
thing
Pathfinder. I'll
is,
figure it out
I don't know
very
how,
fast.
I don't know how to play.
Yeah,
and
there you go.
We can't spend a whole episode making characters and shit.
No,
so
no,
we
that
need,
doesn't
like
happen.
pre-made characters.
Yeah, that's all. That's all on the behind the scenes, and then you just introduce your character on the show. But that's neither here nor there. I want to talk about my credit.
Your credit score?
No, I'm just. Is it a dick move? This is like out of nowhere. It just popped in my head. Is it a dick move to just run your credit and run everything into the ground when you're like 75, expecting like by the time it all catches up to me?
Well, you don't have kids, so no.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the thing.
Well,
As long as you don't have, but the problem is all that's going to come out of your estate. So I mean, if you care about people inheriting your shit and dealing with that after you're dead,
yeah, my 1,000-foot square home.
Well, I mean,
in the middle of Poughkeepsie.
The thing is, like, you're
That's my
30, you're
estate.
36,
Or might wanna
but the
have it
thing
by
is,
then.
dude, you're 36 now. If you live here for your whole life, this house is gonna be paid off for 20 years by the time you die.
Yeah, that's true.
At least. And by that, I mean, even if things stay flat, this house has got to be worth what, 225?
I don't know. I don't want to make.
My house is worth 226.
Probably around 2.
Yeah, so I mean, if you figure it just goes up like 30, it's gonna be quite a bit of money, because the thing is, you and Brooke are equivalent to a gay couple. You're never gonna have kids. You know, you're just accumulating wealth at this point.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how much we're not very quickly.
No, but that's what I'm saying. By the time you guys are in your 50s, the house is going to be paid off.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So your house will probably be paid off at like 60, right?
Yeah, around.
You've been here like 5
I'd
years.
say. I'm going to stretch that out for a while.
So that you'll be retiring
Just like my
roughly
student loan.
roughly when your house is paid off, your student loans are paid off, all that shit. So I mean, yeah, if you default on a credit card at that point, what are they going to do?
Yeah.
If it's a credit card if it's like 10 grand, they'll come after you and they'll take your shit, man. They'll sue you. They'll take it. But the problem is that you can't just like declare bankruptcy, because the judge is going to go,
I declare bankruptcy. I cannot.
Well,
I can't.
Because the thing is,
It'll never come out.
the judge is going to be like, you're declaring bankruptcy and you have all these assets. No.
Yeah.
So they're just going to, like, nowadays in bankruptcy court, they just go, no. That's not going to happen. So, like, I know somebody who's going through the process now, but they don't have a lot of assets. So a lot of the credit card debt and stuff gets forgiven. But the thing is, like, you bought a bunch of stuff. The judge is going to go, do you have that stuff? Because you got to give it back now. So, yeah, you could just stop paying your bills. I mean,
I was thinking, like, if Brooke ever, eats it before I do, I'm going to be like that guy in Up, but I'm not going to be like... I'm just
not going to miss her.
I'm just not going to get that far. I'm not going to get that old. I'm not going to get that fucking old. I'm like, all right, cool. So that's when I redline it to the
and
fucking
you're just,
end. Depending on how old I am.
No, but I don't think it'll be a money thing. I
Yeah.
think it'll just be ice cream and gluten-free pizza.
Oh yeah, no. I'm gonna die like the guy in Seven, the fat guy. Yeah, He ate himself, or Pizza the Hut. He ate himself to death.
And you'll rent a limo.
Stretched limo. Ooh, that's a good thing to do with just like blow my credit completely.
It's a good investment.
Like torpedo it. Yeah, just a car made out of pizza, gluten-free pizza. I'd have to get it in the winter because it wouldn't last in the summertime.
What made you think of this? Just your good credit score and
it's just a flood of thoughts and ideas that come rushing into my head when we talk about credit.
What percentage of things that come flooding into your head do you let out?
Not all. Like usually when this thing's on, I told myself when we first started this show, if something stupid comes into my head, I might as well just let it out, see where it goes. It's 50-50 whether or not it's good or not, but that's how I do things around here. Most of the time I let it sit there. Sometimes I just want to see people react. Like at work, I say all kinds of weird shit at work all the time. Not because I'm trying to get a laugh. It's more I'm trying to get a reaction.
It was like Bill Burr said that once. He's just like, it's like sometimes you just, you do, you don't want to hold it back, and then sometimes, fuck it, see where it goes.
Exactly. I just like, you know what? Fuck it. Let me see what the reaction is. Where is this going to take us? And,
So
usually it's
because
nowhere.
nowadays it's like, so what if you piss someone off? What are they gonna do? Unfriend you from Facebook?
Well, I'm not even.
I mean, it's like.
I guess I'm not even talking about that.
No, I know, yeah.
So much because I'm still too afraid to piss anybody off. I'm like, even when she's like yelling, screaming at the Verizon guy earlier, I'm like, my hands are shaking because I'm like nervous. I don't want him to. I don't want him to not like me.
It's a little bit of an adrenaline too. It's like shit.
Yeah. The adrenaline gets in, and then I just want to crawl into a hole and run away because I hate conflict. I'd much rather just.
To be honest,
I'd much rather close my eyes and go la 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 until it goes away.
I don't like conflict either.
No one
but
does.
It's more like dealing with stuff is what I don't like. There are certain conflicts that I really like telling people they can't smoke in front of the door at a coffee shop, where I can just go, "Hey, you're being an asshole. Get the fuck out of here," and everyone's gonna go, "Yep, guy's an asshole. Get him out of here." That's my favorite thing in the whole world.
Yeah.
And nowadays, it's not as satisfying because they don't get like righteously indignant. They just go like, "Oh, sorry," and they leave because they're the minority and they know that smoking is stupid and bad for you.
What drives me nuts at the coffee shop is there's literally a beautiful like grassy knoll with.
It's not a knoll; it's a lawn.
Grassy lawn,
grass patch.
A knoll is a hill
with like benches and stuff.
46 Raymond.
Sunshine at it's at 46 Raymond Avenue, which is right next to 44 Raymond Avenue.
Yeah, I mean, I understand why people do it when it's raining. I understand why they do it. It's still not allowed.
Yeah. No.
The thing is, it's just like, dude, if you want to be a dick and smoke in front of somewhere, go in front of Dreaming Goddess or the vape shop, because then it's not a health code violation. The thing that people don't realize is you being an asshole smoking in front of the coffee shop under that awning. We get the fine. You don't get the fine. The coffee shop gets the fine. It's completely ridiculous. The person smoking should get the fine.
Yes.
Indeed. It is your responsibility. What?
Yeah, why do you keep looking like every time you take a sip?
Because, all right, so wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Let's just shift gears here.
Sorry.
It's What Are You Drinking? So, Adam number 2 always brings by such lovely drinkables. And you got this Malfi.
I guess, yeah.
Malfi, Malfy, con limon gin.
It's from Italy.
It's actually con limone. I mean,
when I said
I can't speak Italian, I can't understand Italian, but I can pronounce it. That's the fun thing.
Like of lemon.
Yeah. And I can't remember. Like I said, I'm trying to figure out, is it a liqueur or is it just a
gin.
regular gin?
It's gin.
Because I keep sipping it and looking at you because it tastes. Yeah, it's 41%. It tastes like. It tastes like a lemon, like a Smirnoff, not Smirnoff. Yeah. I poured it too. Not like a cheap. It doesn't taste cheap, shitty gin.
Yeah.
It's nice gin,
It
but the
smells-
lemon is so strong.
It's almost like when you spray a lemon pledge, kind of.
Yeah.
And you get that in the back of your throat.
Then here, I got a last.
There's a little bit in here. It's just for the taste.
I get you get the lemon so strong that you're expecting that shitty sweet flavor that those awful
like
fucking
limoncello.
Yeah. Oh, those awful. Actually, yeah.
This is neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fake cork, whatever it is blue.
Yeah. The top
I mean,
is
you know,
the top
but
is
yeah,
cork and the.
Yeah, but
Or is it in the middle?
It goes all the way through.
Ah. But yeah, there's that shitty sweetness isn't there. That weird like limoncello, like whoa.
Oh yeah, it smells like limoncello.
It does, and it tastes great. It just it catches you off guard at first. That's the only problem.
It's good. I don't know if I would do. I mean,
That's just a rocks.
yeah,
I did it in
I
a gin
would-
and tonic, and it's very good.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
sure. My gin and tonics have lemon in them. I don't really like lime in with gin for some reason. I don't know.
Well, you're wrong, but that's fine.
Did you like
I
this?
just like. I
Yeah, it was
know.
good. It smells like a foot, but I mean, it's a sour, so.
But you do see what it is, though?
Victory Sour Monkey Triple?
Belgian triple
Yeah.
with Brett.
With what?
Brettanomyces.
Oh, yeah.
It's like I didn't realize what it. I just thought it was a sour, like a regular sour, and I saw 9.5%.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would definitely drink it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just had a little sip because I'm trying not to do so much beer, like we were talking about off air. I probably had 100 beers in the last 5 days.
Oh, that was a lot of work this weekend, huh?
That was a lot.
Fucking A. I,
4th
like,
of
I
July.
hung out mostly at home, but still, you're sitting around drinking.
Well, 4th of July, we came over here, and I had, I don't know, like 15 or 16 beers and a couple of vodka drinks.
Yeah, those are easy.
And then we walked home, and I went to bed at like 9:15. It was great. And I slept for 13 hours. And then went to work on Friday. And then I don't know if I drank anything on... yeah, because it was first Friday. Went over there, had a couple of beers. Went out to Amy's coworker's house, had a few seltzers. Came home, had a few more seltzers.
Those fuckers go down
Yeah.
so quickly.
And then...
and then next thing you know, you're like, God damn it.
Yeah.
And then Saturday we had a wedding, in air quotes, which was a party for people that are probably going to get married at some point.
But to be
Yeah.
perfectly fair, that was the most relaxed, chill wedding
Event.
quote end quote wedding I've ever been to. You know.
Yeah, because there was no ceremony, there was no dancing, there was no DJ.
I don't
It was
mind the
just-
dancing. I
Yeah.
usually go for the dancing,
mhm.
but there was a shitload of people there I hadn't talked to in fucking forever. So
Yeah.
I basically just sat around talking to them, catching up and everything, and finding. Shout out to Kate and Chris for on their
trying for their second kid. Now they're having 2 more.
Instead of 1 more, 2 more. It was.
And she's like, "It's super awesome that I'm sober right now. This is great."
Brooke was like, "Congratulations," and her face just was like, "Fuck you." What about what? Such an awesome reaction. Very honest.
Yeah. I was saying to Chris, I was like, "Yeah, Amy and I are going to start trying like right after the wedding, probably, so hopefully within a year, blah blah blah." And she's like, Chris goes, "Well, we got 2 for sale."
He told me a great story because when she told him, he freaked the fuck out. Like she filmed him.
Oh yeah, you were telling me that yesterday.
She handed him the sonogram or wait, ultrasound.
Sonogram.
I think they're the same thing, right?
Ultrasound sonogram, maybe.
I think they might be the same thing.
Yeah.
The sonogram might be the actual picture.
Yes.
Yeah, the sonogram.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's ultrasound, but the
she showed him the sonogram.
Yeah.
And he's just like,
if,
"What am
if
I?"
anyone thinks that we're wrong, let us know.
Yeah.
I don't feel like looking it up because that sounds right. Maybe that's where they got Instagram from.
Probably. That's actually a really good point. That's probably that's definitely what happened.
Yeah.
Instagram got their idea from the
We
sonogram.
figured it out.
So she shows it to him, and he's like, "What am I looking at?" She goes, 2. And he goes, "What? We're having 2. 2? 2?" He like throws the paper or the sonogram, and he like pulls his hat off his head and he scrunches it up, and he like walks out of the room with his like hat in his hand. Like I saw it. It was just it's such a fast it's such a fast video. He like runs off camera, and that's where it ends. I was fucking howling. I was telling him about that I saw it, and he was like, "Dude," he goes, "I was so fucking freaked out. We were driving home, and he's like, 'What the fuck are we gonna do? What the hell are we gonna do?' And he's like, he's got his other kid in the car, so he pulls over because he's starting to freak. He's like, 'I just need to take a walk for a second.' He's right near a park. Right, and there was a bunch of people at the park. He's just walking a little bit, just in like spirally circles around like the patch closest to the street. And there was this older woman standing there watching her grandchildren play, and he got close enough to her where he looked at her, and she looked at him. They kind of locked eyes, and all he said to her was, I'm having twins. And she goes, come here, sugar. And she gave him a hug. And she's like, and she said something about God and knows what to do and all that nonsense. But he was just like, I don't believe in all that nonsense. However, it was quite comforting at the time. He's like, it snapped him back to reality. Yeah. But man, I was fucking laughing my nuts off. That's hilarious. It's like, it's so funny. Everybody knows. They're like, ooh, you're in a world of hurt. Poor fucking.
And that's the thing. I kind of hope for that to happen because then it'd just be like, have two.
Yeah, and you're
let
done.
them get their shots, know that they're going to live, and then get a vasectomy.
What were you going to say?
Like, that's one of those things. It's like you see that kind of stuff in a movie. Mm-hmm. It's like somebody gets out of the car, like after hearing some kind of news like that. Like, I would expect, like, if somebody came up to me and said, I'm having twins, I'm like, cool. You know, it's like
congratulations or I'm sorry.
But somebody who's been through that
yeah.
kind of stuff is like, all right, come here. I know what you're going through.
He said she had like a swarm of kids just watching over, a swarm of kids just playing and everything like that, and it looked like probably her grandkids because she was older. But it was just a silly fucking story. But yeah, everybody's got kids, man. It's fucking crazy. Mm-hmm. It was, for me, nice.
You guys have come a long way from where you were like 5 years ago. You're like, fuck kids. I don't want to hold your stupid kid. Fuck your kid.
Yeah.
I hate kids.
Avery changed me.
Yeah. I don't think you ever held Lucas. You're like, no, I'm good.
Oh no, yeah. That's the thing. Like, I was never around kids. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was like your nephew.
Now he's like 12.
Yeah,
he's like a person now.
I really want nothing to do with him.
Yeah.
Once they hit that freaking like 10, 12 where they're starting to like be real
he's
pricks.
Like, hi. You're like, I don't care about Minecraft.
Talk to me.
I don't care about Minecraft. Go away.
When you're 21, talk to me. Anything before that, especially like 3 years before that, don't talk to me at all. I don't want to be implicated in anything.
Especially about what music is like right now.
God.
Because you have no idea.
Oh, that too.
Yeah.
I can't. Kids these days, they say. Mm-hmm. Kids these days.
100%.
We didn't talk about what Adam was drinking.
Oh yeah. What were you drinking? Skunk Monkey?
Sour Monkey by
Sour
Victory.
Monkey by Victory.
We had a little side conversation about whether or not I liked it. We never talked about it.
Victory is
it's right in New York.
They're
that.
Are they
or
really?
Pennsylvania, sorry, I think.
I
think it says right on the
They've been around for goddamn ever.
They had a 15 pack for $15.99 at Thrifty.
Yeah.
And a Southern Tier 15 pack for $15.99 too.
Well, their Hop Devil is a staple, and it's fantastic.
Still to this day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good for them. I just found out that Truly. Have you read the can?
No.
Boston Beer Company, LLC.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that they've gone from the grapefruit, lemon, orange, and lime, which it used to be grapefruit and pomelo, blood orange, Sicilian blood orange, lemon and yuzu, and lime. Those were the four flavors. They knocked out all the expensive crap.
Yeah.
And then started making that. But now they're making all these new fucking flavors.
Yeah, they got a berry one now, which I like a lot more because I get the do you want one?
No. I got a million in the fridge.
Like I would get the mix pack.
Yeah.
And the lime ones and the lemon ones, you're just like, fuck.
I like the lemon
They're
ones.
fine. They're fine. But like Amy hates them, so I wind up drinking all those first.
I want to try it too,
but like this is the raspberry lime one. It's good.
That
I mean,
one's
like
really
if
good.
you're
I like
on,
that one.
I mean, if you're on a diet and you're trying not to get fucked up, it works because for somebody my size, I got to drink the whole 12 pack to even feel a buzz.
The wild berry I can do, but I don't really like it all that much. The cherry I don't mind. The pineapple's horrendous.
Yeah,
horrendous.
I like the mango one from
There's a mango
White
one.
Claw.
There's a mango one.
That
now
one's
too.
really good. But like this is like something where I'm trying to control myself. But to be honest, I would much rather buy Adirondack, lime, raspberry seltzer and just mix it with vodka.
Yeah.
I would much rather do that. And it's way cheaper. But the problem is you just go, where'd half this bottle of vodka go?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, not
what
like that,
happened?
but you can grab a 12 pack of that.
Exactly.
Bring that wherever
Yeah.
you want
Oh
to.
my!
Yeah.
What is this?
What is it?
Northern Spy by Citizen Cider.
Citizen
I forget where
Cider.
I think I saw
Is
that.
there any left in that can?
Yes, there is. Citizen save some just for you. Citizen Cider. They're out of Van Acre Farms, Wayne County, New York. I forget that they're New York.
No.
Origin. Oh, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
not Citizen Cider.
They're from Burlington.
The apples are.
Okay.
Mhm.
So they're Northern Spy apples. I've had
Okay.
these before. Everyone's favorite apple farm, Wilklow Farms, is has Northern Spy, and I've tried them. They're very good. They're a dry, crunchy apple, and which is what I like. I don't like the sweet, shitty fucking Golden Delicious. Should be called Golden. Tastes like asshole.
It's fucking branding, man. It's branding. One of my favorite moments ever.
And Red Delicious.
Was
I don't like Red Delicious. Golden Delicious is just the golden version of the shitty Red Delicious. That's it. There's no real flavor change.
One of my favorite memories ever with my mom was we were apple picking when I was probably 10. My brother was like 7. And she takes a bite of an apple and she goes, "Delicious, ugh," and throws it. And me and my brother thought that was the funniest fucking thing ever.
This is great.
That's really
This is
good.
one of the
Yeah,
better
it's
ciders I've
fantastic.
had in a long
I
time.
think my
It tastes simple.
the apple tree that I just planted has one of those grafted onto it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's simple. It's clean.
Clean, yeah.
It's crisp. It's not it's not really acidic. You could drink a bunch of these. And
But,
it has
like-
it's not so dry where you get that vomit taste.
Yeah,
No.
but like most dry ciders, it smells a little bit like vomit. But there's nothing you can do
I
about
still got
that.
a little something on the tip of my tongue almost.
I had a couple dry.
Best drink straight out of the can.
Oh,
would
I
do
gotta
it.
say. Let's make sure no one's behind me. I had a couple Graft ciders, and they're out of Newburgh. And I hate to talk shit, but they got
I'll try and get them on the show.
They
And we'll take this sound clip.
can we? I would like to get them on the show
Mhm.
so they can defend their farm floor.
Okay.
Now, to be fair, the person who told me about it didn't explain to me what it was before I tried it.
Okay.
Had I known, I wouldn't have gotten it. I'm trying to be a little bit vague here for a reason. However, I tried it and I was like, this is gross.
What was
I
gross
can't have
about
this.
it?
It was a sour cider
Mhm.
and not. So they said farmhouse cider. I was expecting something with funk.
Mhm.
But I was also expecting something a little heavier on,
Yeah.
on like the thicker side.
Mhm.
This was a sour. So it's a dry sour
Oh,
cider
fuck that.
and it was like undrinkable.
Yeah.
I poured about as much was in this glass. I took 3 sips cuz you know what I do.
Mhm.
You know how I do it. I take a sip, that's disgusting. I take 3 more sips.
Yeah.
I didn't finish it. I just dumped it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
And
give
that's
it a
not-
3.5 out of 5, and I never usually give below a 4.
Right? Oh, you've
you're
had it.
checking
I've
their
had it,
beer
yeah.
advut?
No, well.
Oh, what is that? Untapped?
Untapped,
Yeah, you're on
yeah.
that all the time. I
Yeah.
could. Like, is there a way to like be on that and follow you so I can get? Oh, okay.
I had it, and I was just like, this is not worth my time. I stopped doing it. But yeah, I mean, yeah, for me, a 3.5 out of 5 is not good.
Mm-hmm.
Anything below a 3 is going to be bad. Anything below a 2 would be not drinkable.
And I want to say we've had their stuff on the show before.
I
just
brought it.
Probably.
yeah, you have.
I brought some stuff. Yeah.
Do you remember? You have a really good memory for what we talk about on this show, unlike the two of us. Do you remember what we said about it?
We
I'm trying to remember them because I
the
got
stuff that I had brought was very good. Even you guys liked it.
Well, I mean, like I like a dry cider, but it gets to the point where it's
Some-
it
just
was
it can be
too
too
fucking
much.
man. It was too
Because
fucking
like
much.
any
Well,
cider
this-
that's fairly dry is going to be sour, and then you start mixing in these like hybridized yeasts.
Well, yeah,
that
the
can
one
get-
that the
yeah.
farm floor was a Brett yeast cider that they also mixed with a barrel aged.
Okay.
So it's probably very like
I'm looking.
It
at
sounds
know,
like
it's
it would smell and taste like a foot.
right.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm looking it up because if I know the ones that I would know it if I saw the label.
Some of them they come up with it. A lot of them, some of them taste the same. They have that just like you said, foot feel. It's very harsh, kind of.
So I'm trying to think of the ones I have. Oh, I've
comes
had
in Goza.
seasonal
Forest
Goza.
and Frost.
Oh,
I think
so
I've had that one.
I've had the Fields and Flowers.
Okay.
I feel like you might have brought that.
I think I did. Yeah.
And I don't have a bad memory of it, which means it was probably
Right. Yeah.
pretty good. And it's a Goza.
We've had this, I think,
Salt and Sand, we've definitely had that.
and we didn't like it.
Yeah, the Goza margarita cider. I think we didn't like that. I think you might have brought that.
Probably. Yeah.
I'm just
Cloud
trying.
City, Book of Nomad.
We
I
had a
think-
lot of these.
Yeah.
Right?
Did we?
Yeah. Yeah, the Book of Nomad thing sounds.
Yeah.
Crimson District, Emerald District. I don't remember.
There's
any
just
of
so
these.
many.
They got I
What a Book of Nomad.
I fucking love their labels though. They got
Yeah.
great labels. Bon voyage.
So it looks like maybe they're phasing it out.
Nah.
No, that's like up and maybe.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of these are shared universe.
Yeah, we've tried a lot of these, but
Well, because I
just
think
don't
they're like
remember them.
not one-offs,
have
but
so
they
many.
brew one set and then that's it. I think.
yeah.
I think you were talking about that last week or the week before about that.
Yeah, a lot of breweries are doing that now
yeah.
because it makes it not to say it's a cop out, but it makes it so that you can experiment and you don't have to go, okay, this is our recipe, this is what we're sticking to. You lean into the fact that craft beer, especially when you're using local ingredients, is going to change. It's going to be different.
Yeah.
You know, whereas when you're trying to be like Sam Adams, who's creating a winter ale every year and using the same recipe, and then it starts tasting different, that's an indication of the fact that they cheaped out on ingredients. Whereas around here, you just go, no, we just made this beer, came out great, you're never going to see it again.
Yeah, but what Sam Adams is doing now is like even on their commercials, they're saying what is it like perfectly imperfect or whatever. It's not going to taste the same because you know it's like no, it's because you're so big now.
You can't
Yeah.
source all the same ingredients all the time.
It's like my buddy Tommy was
Yeah.
saying. He's like
Perfectly imperfect. That's their.
it's like something along with like that. It's like we take pride in the fact that our beer doesn't taste the same every time or something like that.
But when you're that big, it should. That's
Yeah.
bullshit.
Right.
You know,
But,
if you're somebody like Dogfish Head who's doing different stuff and throwing some shit at the wall, seeing what sticks, you should be keeping track of what you're putting in there.
Right,
But when you're
exactly.
small, like a place like King's Court, or like Cousins Ale Works doesn't do it as much. Like they have specific recipes.
Right,
they have.
yeah.
I mean, they're very consistent. But like I've had the Clouds of Copper for the last almost 3 years. They've done it. I think it's their third time doing it. Tastes exactly the same every time.
Yeah.
And it's tough for them because it's very seasonal because they're using all New York hops. And it's very expensive for them to make it.
Right.
Whereas, you have King's Court, they can they pretty much, I believe they're a farm brewery. So it has to be, something like 70 or 80% all New York ingredients. But the thing is, that's just the grain, the malt.
Right.
The hops make up a very small percentage of ingredients. So you can get hops from all over the world. So they do a range of things. Most of theirs are, the kind of the Northeast style cloudy IPA, stuff like that. But they'll do all these beers, and it'll be can you think of some of the names of their beers? I bought a couple at First Friday to drink on the show, and I just drank them yesterday.
I missed. I was looking something up. I was
just
missed what you were talking
King's
about.
Court.
Oh, yeah.
If I
they
just
got-
get like a little nugget, I can go the whole thing. But
they have
By the
god,
time
Sun Toucher. That's my favorite one.
yeah.
Sun with a U.
Well, they have like Your Berry, Her
Jill
Berry,
Bell's, yeah,
His Berry,
Your
yeah.
Berry.
My Berry, and
They
they're all
hate-
like kind of the same recipe, but they just have like slightly
They got
different.
like a
hop.
hazy, a
Yeah.
misty. They got all
Yeah.
these different little like chain, like
Yeah.
By the time we got the First Friday, they were done. Like 2 other breweries were done, kicked out of fucking beer, nothing left, and that was at 7:00 maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Recordalig was one of the other ones I had. Recordalig Passion Fruit Cider.
No good.
No.
I like their regular stuff.
Yeah.
Quarterlig.
I've had their other
Yeah.
stuff before.
They got a good pear cider.
Yeah, but their passion fruit cider is like, but passion fruit's apparently very tart as it is.
As fuck.
But
It's so good.
you
on
gotta
its
help
own,
me
too.
out and give me a little bit of goddamn shug in there. But yeah, Citizen Cider does it again. I love their stuff. I don't even bother buying it anymore because I've already had it and I know it's going to be excellent. Which
So you just don't buy it anymore?
no, well I'm
You just
like
want to be surprised.
I'm one of those people that just like, all right, I've had that, it's great. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna get something weird every time. There's
So
so
I could
many
possibly be
goddamn
disappointed.
ciders, and like the other thing is shopping for ciders. If I go to like Shamrock across the river, they have an awesome selection of all kinds of weird shit. And
I haven't been to their like beer store that's opened up. but,
it's
great liquor store.
It's
though.
wild.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth going to.
I drive past there quite a bit.
Yeah.
So.
But also Thrifty up on 55.
55.
They got an awesome selection of ciders. Really good. Yeah. And I think the owner's I heard that the owner's wife has celiac, so she, he does her a favor and stocks a lot of cool shit. But a lot of the ciders, I'm shopping for ciders. I'll shop for beer for my dad or whatever the hell when I'm going over there. It's almost hard to lock in on something because the labels are all so fucking wild and crazy and all shitloads of colors, and they got a fucking beaver and a fucking gnome and a beaver fucking
This
a
company
gnome.
is very good
Look
for
at
that.
that.
Yeah.
Look at that label.
And
What are
their
you
other-
supposed to glean from that? It's amazing.
There's-
It's awesome. I love that they can
Their
do all this
pseudo-sue.
great artwork, but
Their
it's almost
pseudo-sue
hard to
one.
hone in on
They
something.
have one that's it's got a fucking, what the hell is it, green and purple Tyrannosaurus Rex on the cover.
Yeah.
And it's just like fucking
weird
tearing out of the
shit.
can. Who's the one? Pipeworks. Pipeworks has the craziest ones.
Like if you did this, if you handed me this can with your thumb over the Citizen Cider thing, I wouldn't know who the fuck it was. Citizen Cider has a typical branding on their cans, and this is totally different. So, but anyway, just I'm complaining about dumb shit. I really am. I understand that, but it's just like it's really wild because it's like it's kaleidoscopic. All the cans on all the cans of beer and their artwork. What do you got there?
This is a vanilla milkshake IPA.
Gluten free? I don't think that sounds very good.
Well, I'll have a sip.
Milkshake IPA. Anyway,
yeah,
we're
I
gonna
don't
continue this shit for quite a while, so we might as well. Where are we here? Oh, okay. You want to take a break? Does anybody need a break?
Like 40. Let's wait like 10 minutes.
All right. So, yeah, I just wanted
Let's
to.
talk about whatever this is.
Oof.
It smells weird.
Give me that. Let me put my nose in it.
Is there lactose in this?
I believe so. I can't remember.
It smells like a milkshake.
It smells like lemon curd or lemon custard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it smells like a creamy lemon something. No, it smells awesome. I want that.
It's good, but I would never get it again.
No?
It tastes like lemon cream.
I love it.
Yeah, you're a big
I went
fan?
to the brewery, and the guy, I said, I'll take
What
a 4-pack.
brewery is that again?
Barnstable Brewing. It's in Hyannis off Cape Cod.
Barnstable.
It tastes like
Smells
you know those pies that you buy like that don't need refrigeration that you'd buy at like a deli.
Yeah.
It tastes like a lemon custard pie.
It looks like my pee after if I have, bad diet that week.
Well,
If your
easy
piss
on
is
the-
cloudy, you should
Yeah.
go to the doctor.
Oh yeah, it's cloudy once in a while.
You should go to the doctor. It shouldn't be cloudy ever. Cloudy means like an infection.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, like
It hasn't been
like
cloudy
brown.
in
Brown
months.
just means dehydrated, but cloudy means that there's a lot of white blood cells in your bladder, and that's a problem, like cancer.
Cloudy's been. I haven't seen Cloudy in quite a while.
So we went to the brewery at about half hour before they shut down and everything. And it wasn't that big, or there weren't too many people in there. But I was talking to the brewer in there, and I said, "Can I get a 4-pack of that?" He's like, "I have none left. That's the only one I don't have any left." He goes, "But there's a place in Hyannis and one on as soon as you get on to Cape Cod,
What's
Cappy's. It's called
Hyannis?
Hyannis, not like low anus, but Hyannis.
Is that the name?
Hyannis.
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 Is it spelled Hyannis?
No.
Oh.
Hyann.
Ah.
Not
That's
like
too bad.
not like Mayanus. There was an old episode of Jackass where they went to a town called Mayanus. But they were pronouncing it Myanus. It's like, oh, here's the newspaper in Myanus. But,
Never seen that one.
That's an old one.
Sorry.
But Yeah, guys like, oh, I'll go to a place called Cappy's, right in Hyannis, right at the roundabout. It was right by the airport. So we went there, and it's probably the
Shout out to Cappy.
size of, I would say, Viscount, and maybe even a little bigger.
Oh, yeah?
Beer and liquor, anything you could fucking come up with. They even had Newburgh Brewing there.
Wow.
Yeah. I was looking, I'm like, oh, look at this. And the lady walking by was like, oh, can I help you find anything? I'm like, no, that's brewed right across the river from where I am.
Lovely.
Yeah. A lot of good stuff. A lot of free, they have like 5 people there giving out free samples.
Good stuff. Fun stuff.
Neat stuff.
Oh, boy.
Well, so I would say I liked it, but I wouldn't want to drink that whole can.
I don't know why it tastes a little different from when I picked it up. It's a little more bitter, maybe.
Bitter?
Yeah, it's got like a very lemony vanilla flavor.
Yeah, like I said,
It was a
smells like
bit
liquor.
smoother when I got. I
it smells
only
like
a month ago that I
like
got
a lemon meringue pie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which I want.
Mm.
I like that. I like that.
He's like, funny enough, I have one in my bag.
Oh, shit. What do you got? This guy always comes with treats. What the fuck is this, guys?
Dead.
Radio?
Snack time.
Don't just stare at it, eat it.
Oh, shit. Gluten-free
Gluten-free donut
dog
holes.
nuts. Sammy stuff. Whole lot of donuts. Who's this by? Sammy stuff. In Newburgh. Hey. Jesus, there's a lot of... Oh, it's got the bow on it and everything. This feels very... Does everybody wants one, yes?
I want one, but I'm only going to have like a bite or like a half.
Gluten-free. So, it's healthy.
Yeah.
And hefty as hell.
Yeah, sugar's
Healthy for
gluten-free
you,
too.
Yeah. Dig in there, gents.
You first.
Oh, it's very cakey.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ. I think I could throw this at you and knock you out.
Yep, there you go. One of the pitfalls of gluten-free. Dense and dry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't have a whole one. I mean, it's good, but it's definitely gluten-free.
I feel like we're on the British baking show. This is great.
Almost tastes kind of like...
It's a bit dry.
The dry.
The flavor's good. But it's just... You see, it was underproved. You see how close the texture is? It's just... It needed about 30 minutes.
You know, you don't proof donuts, right?
I know.
He just wanted to say underproved with that accent.
I just watched the bread episode last night.
Underproved. It honestly tastes like that.
Underproved.
You know that play sand? It's like that. Like it's almost like mushy sand. That's kind of
Yeah.
It's like wet sand.
It's like Floam.
Floam.
You remember Floam?
Floam.
Fuck yeah, Floam.
That's what I was thinking of.
Floam and Gak had a big
Floam and Gak.
had a big competition.
My mom's got a flarp. You ever hear a flarp?
Flarp?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, it's the fart one,
yeah,
right?
The fart
You're
one, yeah. Every year my mom gets us like 4 or 5 fucking little things of that.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Still?
So
What do you do with it? You just fart it for
That's
like
it.
half an hour and then you're
Yeah.
done?
Yep.
Half an hour
and
straight?
then it gets
no
lost
stopping?
in the house. I guarantee there's about 40 freaking cans of that shit at my parents' house.
Yeah. The thing is, they taste really good. For me, see, the thing is, you guys are like, oh god, the texture. I'm sure.
No, I'm
right?
fine with the texture. I just-
Really?
No, it was fine.
Mhm.
I just if
It's very
it
sweet.
wasn't good like because for me to have like I'm trying not to have sugar and carbs, so
Yeah.
to eat a whole one is not worth it. If it was worth it, I'd eat 2 of them.
Yeah.
But it's not worth it.
Oh.
Okay.
You know what I mean? If that was a slice of
I should
pizza,
split
I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
I'd be like, fuck it, I'm having pizza. But it's not good enough to justify
Right.
how I'm gonna feel tomorrow morning.
So I'm probably gonna finish those tonight.
Oh, I believe you.
And
I couldn't do that.
and they're fine.
He's like, I'm gonna take them upstairs. I'm gonna put maple syrup on them and a bunch of whipped cream, some gluten-free sprinkles.
And
Yeah.
just get diabetes while I eat all these.
Yeah, gluten free is a pain in the fucking ass. It sucks. No fun.
What was it that last? What is the? I forgot what I brought on last.
Chicken
night. It was-
jerky? I ate a lot of that, and
No,
Kristen was yelling at me through the computer apparently not to eat it all.
Even though we just threw it out last week.
Ugh.
Yeah.
We should have just left it here. I would have
know.
eaten it in one sitting.
I know.
And then thrown up. Or been full and not eaten anything else for like, the following day
What the
lunch.
hell did I bring from that place up in Kingston? I thought it was.
Did you bring a cupcake or something one time?
Was it cupcakes?
Mad batter?
Mad Batters.
Yeah, they're
I think
really
it was
good.
a cupcake.
Yeah. It was.
I think it was a cupcake.
Cupcakes are good. It's hard to fuck up a gluten-free cupcake. If you fuck up gluten-free cupcakes, there's no hope for you. Who wants to listen to Ryan Sullivan's minute on Kill Tony?
Who?
Is any of that Japanese?
I don't watch Kill Tony, and I don't know who that is.
He's the new bearded guy.
Okay.
So he replaced you at the Crafted Cup.
Okay.
He was the guy who used to do stand-up comedy at open mic.
So he was on Kill Tony?
He killed Tony for episode 368. It's a podcast, and I highly recommend it. It's fucking hilarious. The premise is what they do is a bunch of amateur or even professional comedians come up. They put their name in a bucket. They draw the name from the bucket, and then that comedian comes up from the crowd, and they do a minute, and then they critique you on the minute afterward. I'm not going to do the whole critique. I just want to play his minute.
That's fine. That'd be cool. I mean, it might get us booted off of YouTube if they upload to YouTube.
They do.
But if that's the case, when we get flagged, just remove it from the YouTube.
Yeah.
Just that audio.
Sure.
And but people will be able to hear it in the download.
Yeah, for sure. So here it is.
Won't do that. Put your hands together for your next comedian. We're gonna keep it moving along. You guys having fun yet? We're in it. We're already in the fucking storm. Put your hands together for Ryan Sullivan, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan Sullivan.
Why are they wearing...
All right, so the thing is, the
So
band...
this is at
they
Laugh
have
It
a
Up.
They have a house... Yeah, Laugh It Up
Yeah.
Comedy Club. It's underneath Mahoney's and Dooley Square.
I didn't know they were doing this around here. I would have gone.
I think they've been here a couple times.
Yeah?
Yeah, this is the first... is it the first Kill Tony here? I can't remember. But the band usually has a theme for the night. It's a
They're
saxophone player, a drummer. There's usually a guitarist and a bass player, but they probably couldn't make the trip. Saxophone player and the drummer here are fucking hilarious. Guitar player's kind of, it's Pat can't remember his last name.
McGroin.
Who cares? Yep, that's exactly it.
Pat McGroin.
Here he is. One more time for Ryan Sullivan.
So if anybody doesn't know Ryan Sullivan, he's about, I would say, 5'10", heavy guy, big bushy beard, and he wears one of those cabbie hats and collared shirts and jeans, and he hunches over a lot. He's terrible posture. Awful posture.
It could be 98
So,
degrees out.
and
And
he
wearing
is a
long sleeves.
barista at the Crafted Cup.
He's
a regular at the open mic, right?
Yeah, and now he actually works open mic with me now because
Yeah.
no one else wants to do it. So
I told him I'd keep doing it.
So he's doing it now. He puts himself down as like an alternate every once in a while. But okay, here we go. So yeah, that's what he looks like.
What's up, everybody? My name's Ryan Sullivan. Yes, I do have a paper in my hand. Go fuck yourself.
It's the thing that makes me lose my mind about him. He does his jokes from a piece of paper. It makes me crazy. I'm like,
But if he's working it out, I mean,
I don't know.
Is he getting
how
paid
how
to
much
do this?
time does he get to work it out?
Is he getting
You know what
paid
I
to
mean?
do this?
I've never not seen him use a piece of paper. That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
Yeah,
but
he should
at the
have
same,
some stuff.
But at the
memorized
same
by now.
time, who am I to fucking judge? He's
'Cause
actually
you
writing jokes.
Still haven't gone up.
Yeah,
yet.
he's writing jokes and performing them. So I should shut my fucking mouth.
Yeah.
Woke up this morning to a blowjob, so my throat hurts. So I sound a little weird. Because of that. I'm not this fat. Just swallowed a beanbag before I got up here. The service is amazing. Thanks, guys. In the back. Beanbag. Do they have beanbags? I don't know. Not sure. Trying to get my girlfriend to lactate. Not for any sexual reasons, just to save on groceries. You know? Some more Captain Crunch, woman.
I feel like that could work if he works it out.
Because the internet told me catcalling was inappropriate. Fluffy. I'm glad he's gone, though, because he's lactose intolerant. It means he has no toes and hates Jews. Lax toes. Stay with me.
That was funny because it was
There
really
he is,
bad.
Ryan.
Quick.
Sullivan.
Fuck.
Oh wow, that was it.
Oh shit.
There he is.
With me.
The little meow is like
There
that's
he is,
the end.
Ryan
That quick.
Sullivan.
Fuck.
There were a couple solid ones. I want to hear what they have to say. I mean,
alright.
even if we get booted,
Same
it's,
build and
yeah. So
just
can you just
slightly
pause it really quick? So I don't know if people on YouTube will hear this later on, but if there's huge parts that have no audio, it's because we had to cut the audio because we got a copyright strike.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
check out the download; it'll have all of this.
Or just check out the YouTube or their podcast, Kill Tony.
Yeah.
Number 368.
It's worth listening to the entire show. This show is fucking hilarious if you're a fan of
Yeah,
comedy.
I've been meaning to check it out. I have
never even heard
Well,
of
Joe
it at
Rogan
all.
just got back from vacation, so I'm all caught up on everything.
Ah.
So I have no
So now-
podcast to listen
yeah.
to, so I'll check it out.
Yeah, give him a day. You'll be behind in
Yeah.
no time.
same build and just slightly more facial hair than Nicole Pressler. This is exciting. Not
Yeah.
much has changed
Yeah.
up here.
I was like, I don't want to follow that.
The last comedian was
Husky?
yeah, Husky. Her and him would make a nice couple.
That man, fuck.
Right. Unless it's
We're the same person.
You don't want to follow the herd.
They're in. Did we get
How's
to the
it
fact
going,
that they're
Yeah. The band is
So
in
he
cow
was,
costumes.
he was saying that they have a theme, and then we got sidetracked and never said what the theme was.
And then all
The
of a sudden he hits
band,
play, and then that's
they're
it.
wearing
Wanna
cow
follow the
outfits.
herd?
Hold on, let's go.
Right. Unless it's
You
We're the same person.
You don't want to follow the herd.
How's it going, Ryan? How long you been doing stand up?
7 months, 8 months.
7 months. Heck yeah. How old are you?
34.
34. What do you do for work?
I'm a barista, making
Ooh.
coffee, slinging coffee.
Heck yeah.
If you sling coffee,
Yeah. No, you can try to make it sound as cool as you'd like.
That's what I do.
Fucking toss coffee.
Tosses.
I fucking
Spin
foam.
coffee.
Huh?
A lot of foam.
I was just thinking of other stuff. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
He said spin coffee. Give me a bam, bam.
There you go.
No,
So,
no,
don't
how long you
talk
been
to
a
that.
barista for?
A few months. Got fired from my last job.
What was that job?
Worked at a local grocery store.
You were
Adams.
fucking sneaking shit
Yeah.
home with you. Huh?
No, I wasn't.
Did you hear that?
Sneaking shit home with you
Yeah. He was
I got
making
fired
coffee
because I
there.
was getting too many compliments.
on his
Yeah?
sweet beard.
About what? What were they complimenting you on your breasts?
Yeah, they were like
I think
like,
you said
"Can you get that?"
condiments wrong.
condiments. I knew I was gonna get a ton of fat jokes. So
Yeah,
Yeah, a ton of 'em.
literally.
You guys are both really skinny.
Were you
Congratulations.
really getting compliments? Or you're kidding?
Well, there was a thing where it's like, if you get a compliment, you get a free lunch. But no one knew about the program. So you just had to like get a compliment if somebody was nice. So I started telling people like, yo, if you go give me a compliment, I get chicken wings. So after
The
about,
best part is he goes
you
like
get
this
one a
and he goes-
month, if that, and I got 5 in a day. So got in trouble for getting compliments at my job.
Wow.
Yeah.
My God. Look
kinda
at
fucked up.
you. That is fucked up. You were just getting compliments. You earned those compliments.
Yeah, I was in those compliments.
Hell yeah. Just eating a bunch of fucking chicken.
Chicken wings.
I love it. So, what more about you?
There's a lot left. I don't know if you want to keep on.
Yeah, I
going.
mean, how much is left of his stuff?
probably about 4 or 5 minutes.
Can we get to like the critique part? Like what they say?
They literally just talk like. Here's
They
the
just
thing.
talk about Adams Ferricker Farms for the next 4
Here's
minutes.
the thing. If you
It's
do
a minute
if-
set,
if
and
you-
then
if
all
you-
of a sudden they just do 10 minutes of him.
Yeah, they mostly talk
Okay.
to you to see if there's the other thing too is they talk to people because they want to see if they're fucking nuts or if they're actually they're okay.
Dedicated comedian.
If they are fake or they're real. So they're interviewing him and talking to him and stuff, and they're trying to like figure him out. And by the end, they kind of just like, if you're okay, they're like, "Hey, you did a good job. Keep at it," because that's all. That's really the only advice you can give. Especially if like the jokes he's throwing, those are like one-liner type jokes. So he can expand on those. He knows that.
That's the thing. Every one of those jokes that he said could be so funny.
Yeah.
It's just he knew he had a minute and he told 3 jokes in 1 minute.
Yeah, exactly. You got to work it out.
I mean, like my favorite comedians takes them 6-7 minutes to get to a punchline.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I
Tom
can't even
Segura.
imagine trying to do that in 1 minute. Like those were all funny. If they were like a one-line quick joke, perfect.
Yeah.
It was just you don't have time to segue in this, which
Yeah.
I mean, if you went up there, I think that's the whole point, is that everyone going up there is going to suck to a certain degree.
Yeah, but if they
Yeah.
really suck, they lay into them. It's mostly they interview.
Yeah.
The critique part comes at the end, and it's usually very quick.
But how many times have you ever like watched a comedian or listened to a comedian and you hear them on stage and it's just bet the whole way through? It's just this like you can tell that
Amy
they've
Schumer
memorized,
shit.
like that kind of stuff.
Hate
but
that.
Like I don't know if you've
I've
heard
changed my opinion about Amy Schumer, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think she stole jokes?
No, not that. She
Oh,
definitely stole jokes.
Okay.
But no, the leather special thing, I've totally changed my opinion on that.
Oh.
I think that a lot of comedians are saying lately, they're like, yeah, it sucked. She's admitted that it sucked, but she was famous and no one told her that her material wasn't ready for a special.
Ah.
People go to a show and they crack the fuck up because she's famous.
Oh, I got to check that out. Now I want to
Yeah.
watch it. To see
You haven't
how-
seen it?
No.
Oh, you got to see it.
I watched one like
That's the
I
like
watched-
what you were saying. It's like ba 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 laugh.
Yeah.
That's how her special goes. It's I say this, then I say this, then I point my butt at the crowd, and everyone laughs.
I've watched a couple of her special, not like full on. I watched one full special and I was like, well, all right. And then I've caught clips of her other stuff and this and that, and I'm like, it's not. I don't like that type of joke writing, you know.
And it's
even
almost like
Nikki,
she tries too
even Nick,
hard.
Nikki Glaser.
Like she wants to be funny. I know there's comedians who want to be funny out there. There's some who are just so naturally funny. It's just like you don't even need to try. But she's out there like what the hell is her name? Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
the same thing. You watch these commercials, these movies she's in, same character every time. You can be the same character every time. Will Ferrell, almost the same guy in every movie. He changes it up just a little bit, but he's fucking great.
He's still funny.
Yeah.
But I mean, the other thing about stand up, stand up.
The thing about stand up for me is that it needs to seem it needs to seem like they've never done it.
You drumming there?
Oh, I snapped my fucking. I pulled something in my neck.
I've hurt myself and had to call out of work from a sneeze before. This is what happens when you're old.
I used to get allergies. Fucking instead of sneezing on the windshield.
So the thing is, and I never understood this about stand up, and I don't do stand up. I listen to fucking podcasts. I don't do stand up, but when you watch. And the thing is, I love Jim Norton. Hate his stand-up.
Yeah, me too.
Hate it because
I
it
won't say hate it. I just don't like it.
Can't watch it.
I'm just
I will
not a
never. And if Jim Norton was sitting in the room right now, I would tell him, "I love you as a person. I love you live on a show. I just don't care for your act." And I genuinely think he'd be like, "Cool, all right, I get that." It's the style. It seems too rehearsed.
Yeah.
He knows when the laughs are going to come because his jokes are fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But it seems a little too rehearsed. And maybe that's because he tours for too long with the same act. Maybe he doesn't tour long enough. With
he tours his ass off.
with Amy Schumer, the leather special, she put that out. And from, I was listening to Rogan's and that came out almost 3 years ago at this point.
No. Really?
I think so.
Nah, that was last year.
Are you sure?
I think so.
We'll see. Doesn't matter. It's been a while. And it was shit on by everyone. Everyone hated it. It had, because this is back when 2 years ago. Yeah, because Netflix used to have stars.
Woo! 2.9 on IMDb.
Yeah, Netflix used to have stars. They got rid of it shortly after that, and a lot of people think it might be because of it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was 1.5 star rated. It was terrible. Tanked.
The thing with her...
So 2 years ago. So, but I was just listening to Rogan's podcast, and I forget what comedian he was talking to. It doesn't matter. But he was like, I think she just wasn't ready. And I think her set was not ready. And when you don't have people around you saying it's not ready, you don't know.
Yeah.
You have no idea.
Yeah.
And he said that you see that with people that are fucking famous.
Kevin Hart is a
Yeah.
good one.
Yes.
I liked Kevin Hart a lot. I thought he was genuinely funny.
Yeah.
And then the next special, and then I watched I can't remember which ones, but I watched like three. I think 3 or 4. I want to say 3. The 2 ones where he was big in big theaters, and then one when he was at like the Garden. The first one I watched, hilarious. The second one I watched was funny, but I saw a lot of recycled things or stuff that was kind of moved over, like mannerisms and little things that he does, and that's cool. But then when I saw it again, and the jokes were just kind of not there, and then I saw the little mannerisms along with those not very great jokes, I was like, oh shit.
Well, he does.
I picked up on that. I never watched a lot of the specials.
I
so
might be
maybe
out. I might
maybe
not be exact on the timeline, but Kevin Hart did an interview with Rogan, and they were talking about timing of how they do things. Most big comedians, they do clubs unannounced. You don't know who you're getting. You buy a ticket to the Comedy Store or whatever in L.A., and you're going to see who you're going to see. They're working out the set.
Right.
Then once they've got a little nugget of a show, then they start touring, and they do clubs all around the country. Then they start to do theaters. Then somebody like Kevin Hart does the fucking Garden. So he'll work out a set for a year and then do a tour for a year and then come out with a special. So that's 2 years. That's what a lot of people are doing. But the difference is that Kevin Hart is touring for a full year doing fucking coliseums, like huge fucking places.
Yeah.
Whereas you have somebody like Rogan who's only going to do that for like 3 months.
Right.
But they come out with a special every 2 years. So, yeah, I've never watched any Kevin Hart stand up, but he was hilarious on that podcast. So,
but that's the thing. It's
There
like
it is.
I was going to say before is like the person I was thinking about when I said that was a guy named have you heard of Frank Caliendo?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The impressionist.
Yeah.
Fucking hysterical. Impressions are on point. Stand up, especially the first 2 that I listened to, just so like you could tell like it's his first stand up or his special, and it's just like I have to get this right. Then the next one I heard, he improved on the voices a little bit, but you could tell. But on Spotify, he has 2 albums of where he calls into radio shows. He either does weekly bits or whatever it is, and just off the cuff stuff. Absolutely fucking hysterical. Ad-lib stuff. I mean, I've never laughed as hard as I have at Frank Caliendo. Like, I've been driving where I have to stop because my eyes are tearing up because it's so funny.
You're just driving around in a giant brown truck and you can't see.
Here it is.
Well, the first time I heard him, he was doing a thing with O&A down in the city, and I was catching it. I must have been during a snowstorm, so I was catching them down in Fishkill. And I don't know if it was off another tower or whatever it was, but I'm driving this truck, and I have to stop because I'm fucking in tears laughing so hard. Plowing snow. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, and like I got to find out who this guy is. And I found out, and I listened to the whole special, and I'm like, this guy is a fucking genius. Then I listened to him do stand-up, and I'm like,
not so much.
You're not meant to do stand-up. Maybe you could improve upon it, whatever, but after a little while he does, but then he improves the voices, then he brings in a little more, and sometimes he gets going with talking. One show he does, remember Hollywood Squares? He does an entire cast of Hollywood Squares.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah, and then somebody like one station he'll say like call in request whatever you want Frank to do with whoever, and he said one of the best ones was this guy says was it George Bush and Al Pacino to decide what they want for breakfast, and
that's
it was
great.
Absolutely fucking hysterical. It's like I want one of those things with the come on Jack. I mean it's I'll play for you during a break or whatever. But I mean,
being like an impression comedian like that
That's tricky.
is so impressive to me.
Mhm.
Kyle Dunnigan's like the new guy.
Jay Farrow too.
Yeah,
he's very good.
Have
He's,
you been
scary.
following Kyle Dunnigan on Instagram?
Nah.
So he does the impressions, and they're great. And he does them on stage and all of that. But now, like, his Instagram thing is he does a face swap, and it looks like shit.
Oh, you've told me about this. Yeah.
It looks terrible.
Yeah,
like, it doesn't it absolutely doesn't
He does
look
the
real.
Kardashians, right?
Yeah, he does the Kardashians. He does Donald Trump. And there's some of them, like Stormy Daniels. He's like, I have no idea what Stormy Daniels sounds like. This is just how I imagined she would sound. And same thing with the Kardashians. There's so many good ones. Like one where Kim Kardashian doesn't understand what the fucking washing machine is. She's like, I'm in a weird room. I don't know what this is. And yeah, she's.
I want to go back real quick to the what the fuck's her name? Amy Schumer thing. But like, I've never liked her style ever.
The thing is, I never
And
saw
I-
her stand up before her show.
See, I did. I've watched it a
Yeah.
bunch, and like just clips and everything. And I've watched like solid chunks. I think I watched a full special. I think I said that before. But that like setup, delivery, punchline thing, and then the at the end, that like pause for laughter. I was gonna say Nikki Glaser used to do that too.
Yeah.
And it was annoying. But I thought her jokes were better.
Nikki's jokes
were
are
better.
fucking better.
Now though,
Mm-hmm.
she has a different style. She gets more into a little bit of the storytelling kind of thing.
Yeah. Didn't
And-
she do?
Nikki
Didn't
or
she
Amy?
do one on like a fucking aircraft carrier or something?
I don't know. She's got a 3-day bid in a 3-day gig in Vegas right now.
Who, Nikki or Amy?
Nikki Glaser.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's blowing up pretty big right now, but she's changed her style a little bit. So it's a little bit more story oriented. A little bit. It's still her, but it's fucking funny, man.
Yeah.
She was on the stand-ups on Netflix in the first season.
Mhm.
Very funny shit. But she used to have that same delivery.
Yeah.
And it was hard to keep me, a fan. Because
Yeah.
I'd listen to her on shows, like
Mhm.
podcasts and stuff.
Yeah.
She's good on podcasts. She have her own radio show
Mhm.
also on Sirius. So I try to watch her stand up and be like, God damn it, I hate this setup punchline bullshit. It's just, I don't like it. I like Tom Segura or Bill Burr. Tell me a
Yeah.
fucking story
Mhm.
that's funny. I will die. As far as I'm fucking concerned, I haven't watched a whole lot of stand up lately and a lot of the new guys, but that helicopter bit from I'm Sorry You Feel That Way, the black and white thing that
Oh,
Bill
God.
Burr did, that helicopter bit was the funniest shit I've ever heard in my life because he told the joke and then he retold it from a different perspective.
Yeah.
Is that
And it
his
was
new
still
bit, or is that his new
fucking
show
funny.
or whatever?
No, that wasn't his last.
Years ago.
It wasn't his
Okay.
last special. It was maybe 2 specials ago.
It's probably on
Fucking-
Netflix. It's all black and white.
Yeah. So Steve at work, his brother is Paul Verzi. Do you know who Paul Verzi is? He tours with. He's like a middle act. He's getting there. He had a Comedy Central special, like a half hour. But Steve, I get a text on July 5th at 4 a.m. Like, hey man, can you work whatever? Right? No, it wasn't July 5th. It was I don't know, sometime this past weekend, but it was a day that I wasn't supposed to work. And he was like, hey man, can you work dinner? And I was like, I can't do a double. It was July 5th. It was like 4 a.m. I was already working lunch and he was supposed to work dinner. I was like, I can't, we got plans. I can't work a double. And he shows up at, 4:05, 5 minutes after he's supposed to be there, and he looked like hammered shit. And he goes, so I walk into my brother's house, and Bill Burr's sitting on the couch, and he goes, dude, have you checked out? And then he goes into this crazy, like, documentary thing that he's been watching, and then he's like, then we started drinking, and I don't remember anything. So he just, on 4th of July, just drank with Bill Burr for 5 fucking hours, and then didn't want to go to work like 12 hours later.
Yeah, I'd give
Whenever
my
I get a
left
text
fucking
from
nut.
Steve at 4 a.m, I don't see it until I wake up. But
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, he got fucked up last night.
Yeah.
and then at 4 o'clock, he was still like, dude. But yeah. So
But
maybe
yeah, the
maybe
moral
we'll
of the
maybe
story.
we'll get Bill to call into the show at some time.
That'd be
some
lovely.
Point. Yeah.
Even Paul Verzi, I want to talk to
I want to
Paul.
have him on the show.
Absolutely.
I've been trying. I've
He's
been
a
trying for
fucking-
9 months.
He's been around for quite a while. He tours like crazy. He's
Yeah.
always on the road too. Want to shift gears quick?
By taking a break, so I
Yeah, I
don't
was
pee
gonna
myself.
say,
Oh, all right. See, I'm still
Goodbye.
hanging tough. So
I'm getting
That's a-
there.
That's a super good New Kids on the Block song.
It's one of their better
I was a
ones.
fan when I was 6.
See, I can confidently say I was not a fan of those motherfuckers. I think
Neither
we've
was
talked
I.
about
I
it
was
on
No
6
one was
years
a
old.
fan. It was just
I
like,
only like New Kids on the Block
No, I
because my
didn't like
cousin
it.
liked them.
I didn't like it.
I didn't.
I'm telling you, I didn't
I
like
had a
it.
tape.
I
Mhm.
had
That was
no.
it.
I have no such tape. I
my
had no
babysitter
such
had a
tape.
VHS of their shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we
They had a cartoon for a while too.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right.
All right, let's take a break and stop talking about New Kids on the
Yeah,
Block.
let's do it. I'm gonna play
Yeah, but
some.
you gotta if fucking what's it called comes on, you're gonna
Play
listen
some
to it.
Shadow Witch on the break. Hey, we got no guest today. Well, we do have a guest, but he's practically family.
He's not promoting anything.
He's not promoting anything except what? Can we follow you on Untapped, or is that no?
Yeah.
Don't bother with that.
I don't care.
What is it?
Probably UPS Adam.
UPS Adam on Untapped to
And
what
Instagram.
And Instagram.
and Instagram to follow all his his beer drinking antics.
All right, I'm gonna go
Um,
pee.
Yep. Also, check out patreon.com/deadradiopodcast for giving us money. For as little as $1 a month, you could support the podcast. Do us a favor. We'll give you something. We'll give you stickers and shit. How about that? Also, Zazzle.com/Dead Radio Podcast for T-shirts and whatnot. I think I have cufflinks up. Do I have cufflinks up yet? I don't think so.
Wrong guy to ask. I don't know.
No. No. This is Shadow Witch, so yeah. Listen and enjoy until we get back.
Turns to black as night descends, revealing threads of silk and sin. We perch and nest on blood so wild above the throne. If I fall, would you catch me at all? When I cry, would my tears be dried? If I lose your grace, would you still hold my face? No, you just replace it. I don't know if the feeling is mutual. So throw away my pride and you'll see I have nothing to hide. I may have done you wrong, but with all my mistakes, I have grown stronger. Yeah. Pieces fell off my broken facade. She could tell that I wasn't a monster. Under pressure, dirt becomes a pearl. In the most trying times, you can find something beautiful. So throw away my pride and you'll see I have nothing to hide. I may have done you wrong, but with all my mistakes, you have grown up and out of me. I smell a little bit stranger every night. I have come to like to sell the contents of your bedroom on the sidewalk. Stuck a price on your birthright. Put on your tag, you're a part of this. Dust off your Twain and your Kierkegaard. Curate a little rest for the walls you miss. Forget the size of your bed. Is it us?
This is Gavin Burt, someone who doesn't work for any radio station at all, and you're listening to the Dead Radio Podcast.
You know what sound clip I gotta get?
What?
I keep forgetting to find it and cut it up. Mostly because I don't own the movie and it's not free anywhere yet.
What is it?
Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo.
God.
I want a sound bite from that. It's that's good babinka. Yeah, it's when
I can't.
do you remember that
Can you hear
movie?
what I'm saying or no?
Yeah.
You can hear what I'm saying? I can't hear
Yeah.
me.
I don't know.
I can hear you.
Did you bump your thing?
Bump, bump, bump.
Check
bump.
1, 2.
Yes. Yeah.
Turn up
Yep.
the volume on it.
It was up. Had it. Oh. What the hell happened?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, it might be on YouTube.
I tried. I can't seem to find it.
I got shit scene.
It's not the shit scene. It's like it's later in the movie where he's like finally he's falling for that girl and she wants to he's been lying about his dad about being a maitre d'. He's actually just the guy who cleans the fucking toilets. Like he's a bathroom attendant. And oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Somebody uploaded it. Yeah, turn this up for me.
This is as high as my computer goes. He just grabs it with his hands.
Now that's good, babinka.
I just want that little
All right, I'll download it for you.
Yeah, please.
It's on this
yeah.
too.
Yeah, see, I was looking for it. I couldn't find it. What'd you type in? Yeah.
Just that. I downloaded that.
I swear to you, that's what I was typing in YouTube for.
Do Google search.
I don't know, every couple months, and now
Every time I find I can't find something on
I'm
YouTube.
telling you, I
just
could
look on
not.
Google.
I could not find it fucking anywhere. So I was like, all right, I'll look for the movie, and I didn't want to
No, you don't want to fucking pay for that.
I don't really want to
shit
own
movie.
that movie, but I've always wanted that little the little blurb, so now I know it's out there. I can get it. It's pretty easy.
I'm gonna download it right now.
I just texted it to you.
All right, wonderful. Everybody's helping out.
Well,
This is great.
just in case it comes down.
Yeah. Now that's good, babinka.
I could be the producer over here.
That's great. That's a nice little drop to have. Anyway.
Oh crap. That's
Let's see here. What to do next?
How about second round of?
What do you got? Hopped gin. That's my favorite kind of gin. I don't know yet.
I mean, in theory.
In theory, it sounds good.
I've had this for this is the first year we went up to Vermont, so 3 years now.
It's a Vermontian
Yes.
gin.
Smuggler's Notch.
All right.
Sounds like Gobbler's Knob.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what's fucking with me. Yeah, Smuggler's Notch, Gobbler's Knob. Yeah.
Oh God.
Gobbler's Knob is off of
All right.
Old Pauling Road in Pauling. I used to deliver out there.
Really?
Yes.
There's a Gobbler's Knob out
It's-
there. I just
yeah,
want to stand under the
surprisingly-
sign.
Surprisingly enough, there's a trailer park at the end of it too.
Weird. Oh, that's way.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm just. Yeah, so I've downloaded. I'm adding it to my soundboard.
So Hopped Gin
Do you
by
wanna touch?
Gobbler's Knob Distillery.
I would like to try some. Yeah. Thank you. It's not by Gobbler's Knob Distillery.
Yeah.
Oh, it's sweeter than I expected.
Like I said, it's sat for 3 years. So I don't know if that makes a difference, but
Ooh, it smells nice though.
give it another little.
I'm not getting the hops. It's a little too sweet for me. I like it with a little bit more bite. I almost like the music with it.
Do you want me to leave that in?
No.
I mean, I can email you the the file.
Yeah, man. I don't think it's bad. This is not my kind of gin.
Good, Babinka.
See what I mean? It's good. It's fucking funny, especially out of context.
I'm gonna cut out the last bit of music. It needs to be boosted more though.
I think the reason why that's so funny is because I was on a job. I've never seen that movie, and I was on this job with in Long Island
That's maybe why.
with another guy. He was older than me, and we were building out these radio stations. And I was like, "Hey, man, check out my wire." Like, because my wiring was like so neat, and I had to do something really tricky to make it look good. I was like, "Hey, man, check this out. What do you think?" He's just like, "That's good, Babinka." And he looked me dead in the eyes when he said it. I just fucking started howling, laughing. I'm like, "What is that?" He goes, "Just Piccolo. You never seen that?" I'm like, "No."
It's a terrible movie.
Yeah, no, I went.
But
and
it's the
watched
guy.
It. I was
It's
like,
the guy
wow,
from. It's
this
the
is
guy from
rough.
Office Space that jumped to conclusions. That guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is his dad, and then who's the fucking guy who plays the cop? He was
Deuce
in
Bigelow.
Yeah,
I've seen that movie one
Thomas
time.
Hayden
he
Church.
was.
Is
No.
It's
He
not
was
him?
Richie from Out for Justice, the Steven Seagal movie. Yeah, he was like.
Yeah, he reminds me of. That's what it is.
So
Yeah.
take a look at this. What does that look like to you? He keeps showing him his dick.
Yeah. It's a thin dick. It's not small. It's thin.
It's not small. It's thin. Well, I'm sure it's fine. I'm not talking. I'm not thin, like spaghetti thin. See?
William Forsythe.
Yes, thank
Yes,
you.
that's
William Forsythe as the detective in Deuce Bigelow, a male
a
gigolo.
movie that no one should ever watch.
No, you have to watch it, but
It's terrible.
It's terrible, but it's
But yeah, Smugglers.
Oh, Amy Poehler was in that. Oh yeah, the Tourette's girl.
Yeah. Smuggler's
That part was
Notch
funny.
Distillery Hop Gin. I think this is a mistake. Did you say steak? It has its moments.
Yeah,
Yes,
it does.
that's what
that was the lady with the big feet.
No, she's that
No.
big like whale of a lady. Like he used to
okay.
like feed her.
It was a guy, though.
Was it a dude?
Yeah, Big Boy. His name is.
Oh. The Alchemy of 5th Century. Yeah, Smuggler's Notch Hop Gin.
Eddie Griffin. He was eating stuff in every single.
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
scene.
he was in the.
He
it was
dropped
TJ.
Yeah,
TJ.
he dropped the freaking sandwich in the hot tub, and he just like.
Yeah, the letters T and J mean anything to you? Turkey jizz? I don't.
Yeah, you're finding all the good parts of that movie, but still don't fucking watch it.
Fuck.
So you don't really care for this. I like this a lot.
A resounding meh from me. It's a fine gin. It tastes okay,
I would like
but
it
As a
maybe
hopped gin, you don't like it, or
I don't even really taste. I'm not really getting a lot of the hops, to be perfectly
am.
honest.
I definitely am. I wish that I had more ice.
I'm just
than this.
it's the sweetness. There's too much sweetness to it. I don't
It's
like
good
it.
straight. I wouldn't mix it with anything.
I ran out of gin. That's why I opened it up the one time.
Yeah, I'm gonna do. Me and Chad are gonna do hop gin.
Oh.
Yeah, when we get our license.
Chad and I.
Yeah, please do. Set the record straight here. Make a dry one, please.
I like it. It's great. Yeah, I really, really do like it. It is sweet.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
That's good, Babinka.
It's as loud as I can get it to go.
Ah.
Yes,
You got to
might
give
need-
it to the kid.
You might need
Doctor
to
that
fuck
shit
around
up.
with it.
Yeah, I mean, thanks for bringing it.
But don't bring it back.
Yeah, but you can keep it. What do you got here? Oh boy, if that fell. Dry line, Cape
It's
Cod.
an unopened bottle. Could you imagine if it's smashed across?
Oh yeah,
the
for sure.
Yeah, you know how it would be. This is a fucking 6-hour drive to go get this too.
Oh man.
What is this?
This is Dry Line Cape Cod Rosé Gin. We've had Dry Line on the show before, I believe, and it's very good. Very good gin.
And this is basically all they do is they take their dry line gin and mix their rosé.
Blended
That's
with
it, nothing
35% rosé wine. So this is a 35% alcohol by volume.
Wow.
All right.
I'm excited to try that.
All right.
And had I known that was coming, I wouldn't have poured this much of that gin. Can I have
Well,
another glass?
Be a man and drink.
I need another glass.
You good over there?
Sure.
Oh man, I'm I'm not trying to.
I didn't
rush
open that
things.
one yet, so.
I don't want this anymore.
Give it to me. Where's the swill jar?
Swill jar? There's no swill jar. I've just been washing everything out.
No, where is the swill jar? Oh, up top there, yeah.
the Kraken.
Yeah, but that's not swill. We don't need to do that.
All right, so.
I like that it's a square bottle. I really enjoy that.
Yes.
I have 4 other bottles like that at home.
Like that or of that?
Like that.
Say when?
Yeah, same amount. Like one shot. That's good. Yeah.
All right.
Wait.
All right. But it's
Ooh.
wow, that's got some wang to it,
Yeah,
huh?
It doesn't, though. That's the thing.
It's got a good, a very good wine kind of scent to it.
Cheers, boys.
Tastes like a rosé. Ah, yes.
Nope. Wrong button. That's supposed to kill. There it goes. I was looking for this button.
What?
Ah.
No?
It's wonderful, but I want it over ice.
It's a no for me, dog.
No?
Nah, for sure. Not a fan.
You don't like this?
Nope.
Wow, that's surprising.
What if you mixed
I'm
it?
very, very specific with rosés and shit like that. Any kind of rosé something. It's got this weird.
I love it.
What if I made a drink out of it, though?
Oh, yeah.
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 Because they had a grapefruit drink up there.
Yeah,
that they made
honestly,
with it.
yeah, if you did something, my first thought was pineapple.
Yeah.
Pineapple and club. A little bit of lime.
Nope. I mean, I know it is gin and wine mixed together.
Yeah.
And that's all I taste. And I'm not a huge fan of rosés. I'm very, 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 very picky when it comes to them. Like, you can't, like, most 30-year-old, people that I hang out with, 100% of them happen to be women. Love rosé. Love it to the point where if you put any fucking rosé bottle of wine in front of them, they'll drink it down like it's a goddamn Guinness.
My mother-in-law loves rosé.
Well, I mean, I do like that rosés are turning into actual wine.
Yeah. They're actually
it's-
crafting them.
Yeah,
now,
it's been
and that's
it's,
good.
for a long time. It was like, oh, okay, you're gonna have a rosé. All right, we're
Yeah.
in for a hot mess in about a half an hour. You're gonna be all sugared up and drunk.
Yeah, now they're like super
But-
dry. They have all these different. They have all these different types of flavors, strawberries and minerals and all kind and mostly like lighter berry kind of flavors. Nothing too strong and like the minerally thing. Also like a lot of like green vegetable kind of underlying tones.
What about
and
like a
things.
grapefruit one?
Grapefruit also.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
So-
I sent you a
so we
picture.
have
I sent you
the,
a picture of a grapefruit one time,
Yeah,
and you're
see,
like,
like-
no, you were like, ugh.
Like I just like because it depends on the rosé. Like if this was if they got more of a sweeter citrusy
Yes.
rosé, it would be better. Maybe it is. I'm just not tasting
It
what
also
I'm
could have been the hop gin that fucked up.
Maybe
We should have probably had that one.
I
first
was
then,
drinking
yeah.
my water the whole. I'm
Probably.
drinking
I
water.
think that they're kind of on equal levels as far as flavor goes. So
This-
I don't think one's gonna fuck the other one over.
This tastes
that.
like a strawberry note rosé with mineral background, which combined with the flavors of gin is off-putting to me. So,
Do you
Well,
want
I
to
love it.
get the other gin so I can redeem myself?
no,
So
I'm fine. No, I like.
well, before
I
before we
confused it for a
before we
second
get
there.
off
I
the,
was like,
before we
maybe.
get off the rosé, thing. So at Tomato Cafe, we have Millbrook Rosé. Millbrook is not my favorite winery. I think they're stuff.
overpriced.
Yeah, I was
is
just
what
gonna
they
say
are.
that it's all fine, but it's crazy overpriced. So you get a glass of like a Millbrook White at a bar, you pay $12 for it. That's fine. That's normal. But to pay $24 for a bottle at a liquor store is ridiculous.
It's a lot.
It's way too much money for what it is. That being said, it's fine. Millbrook Rosé is our house rosé. We sell quite a bit of it. But whenever a server comes up and says, "Is the rosé sweet?" I go, "I'm going to go to the table and talk to them." Because I can say, "No, it's not for a rosé." But if you're used to drinking like an unoaked Chardonnay and you're, into drier wines or something
It's sweet.
It's very sweet.
Yes.
So as far as wines go, it's sweet. But as far as rosés go, it's crazy dry.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like if you like rosé and you like dry wine, you'll love it. If you like rosé but you like sweet wine, you'll fucking hate it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think, I don't necessarily think it's a bad choice to have. Like, we have it on tap. Like, we sell a ton of it. But if you're into rosés, chances are you're not going to like it. Because most people that are into rosés are into the idea of rosé.
Yeah.
Not necessarily actual rosés. That being said, it's very good. And if you go in on happy hour and you get that for like $10 a glass, that's perfectly reasonable at a bar.
Mhm.
But if you're buying a bottle of it at $24, fuck Millbrook Winery. Fuck that.
Yeah, I've always steered clear of them just because of the price point, and I've had their stuff before. It's fine.
What is this?
This is Toppling Goliath Scorpius Morcella.
Oh, that's that crazy label that you were showing us before.
That is fantastic.
That's yours.
This is me?
Yeah.
Get a whiff.
This is beer. You can't have any of it, right?
Oh, it smells good.
It's an IPA.
Double.
Yeah, double IPA,
Double.
New England style. And I'm being good. I'm only having like 2 ounces of it 'cause I'm trying not to drink so much beer. But very grapefruity. It's very
Clean finish too.
Yeah.
Very. It doesn't like linger on the palate.
Yeah,
Doesn't hit hard.
but it's super hoppy.
Yes.
But nothing lingers.
Mhm.
So it's not. It's bitter, but more of like grapefruit kind of citrusy bitter.
It's not a piney bitter.
Yeah.
It's
Very New England IPA. It's very hazy, which I'm getting to the point where I kind of hate that style of beer, but this is great.
This is from Iowa.
Yeah. Wow.
Decour.
Iowa.
My mom always had a theory that Iowa doesn't exist.
Well, your mom's wrong, but
No, I know that. I know. But here's her theory. She goes, name one thing that's ever happened in Iowa.
Slipknot.
Slipknot.
There you go. I win.
I know you do, but
Tell her to take her ball and go home.
her ball?
It's an expression that I'm not using properly. How about some Dave G? Anybody? Anybody?
I mean, might as
I
well.
want to be able to write something down. It's an impression I'm not using properly.
Yeah, you
Not
want
a-
some short?
That's not. That's
No.
a fact.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's why I wrote it down. It's a funny fact.
So Dave G is back to his old antics, blowing out his video feed and all that stuff.
I already forgot what he said.
His latest video is just a screenshot of a Word document. And it's 28
Wait, can I
seconds
read
long.
it out?
Yeah, no. hold on,
Does
hold
he
on,
read it?
No, he doesn't. But it's got music, or not. There it is.
It sounds like the walking away music from the Hulk
Yeah.
in the 70s. And this goes on for 28 seconds.
Yeah, as it does.
So
Hold on, start
do
it
we
over
need to
real
read
quick.
this?
Yeah, read it.
Yeah, so go back to the beginning so we can all the way to the beginning.
All right.
Come on. So Dave G is like, I need $42, and here's why. I need $6 from August to January because I don't know what's going to happen in 2020. So please send me one lump sum of $42 for rent from August to January. 6 times 7 equals 42. $6 times 7 months equals $42. Send it to my P.O. box. Real money, not fake money. I can't pay my LL with fake money.
Landlord.
Okay, good.
I
think
saw
he
it
just,
at the
I think he
bottom.
just
I was
ran out
like,
of space.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly
So
what
his
happened.
rent is
Well,
$42?
either I go to
No, no,
a
no, no,
smaller
no.
font or
From what I've deduced of his situation is that his monthly expenditures subtracted from his monthly probably unemployment check comes to a sum where he's $6 short in his budget, his carefully worked out budget. from rent. So he's $6
I
off
guarantee
from rent.
there's $85 a month just drugs.
Or not, some sort of nonsense that he's not accounting for. I guarantee it. He's got his hands in a
you know what,
lot of.
that
He's got a hand in a lot of little things. He's not sure.
$6 to get to work.
He's like he's
every month.
There's days where he just he could be out working, but he's too busy yelling the N-word out his window. Like
no, at
stuff
the
like
ceiling.
that.
It was at the ceiling.
Can you scroll down a little bit?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
No. P.S. No, I do not have Vecmo or PooPal or whatever that shit is.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if anybody wants his P.O. box, he has it. It's public.
Yeah, so
it's
he
on
wants you to
YouTube.
send real money.
Send Dave G $6, P.O. Box 313, Pleasant Valley, New York 12569, or send him shit. Send him a bunch of shit.
I mean, yeah,
Send him
I
fun,
mean,
like
he
not
wants-
actual shit. Like send him fun things. Like, hey Dave, keep your chin up. God will provide. Like
Yeah.
a note like that will
Yeah.
be really nice. Like it keep his hopes up at least.
I mean, do you want to send him some money? I'll send him money. Yeah.
We have a stack of cash up there
Yeah,
that was
let's-
donated to the
let's
show.
Let's
Let's
send him
use
like,
that.
Yeah, we'll send him like
We'll use show money.
Let's send him. I mean, I don't want to send him $42, but let's send him like $10.
We
All
got
right,
$2
cool.
from Adam
$2.
number 2.
Yeah.
$2
And then what
from
else
all
can
of
we
us.
send? Like, we should definitely send him a sticker.
We gotta send him a Dead Radio sticker.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
Not an
a piece
invite
of
to the
chalk
show.
from the table.
Yes.
Yeah.
One of these healing rocks that we got from
Yeah.
PJ.
Yeah.
Because that might help him.
Well, it's gonna get expensive. if we start sending
Send it in
ceramic
the
tile.
wallet.
Yeah, here we go. We'll send the money in the Star Wars wallet.
Sure.
This is great. I love hashing this stuff out. Maybe a couple like business cards from people who've been on the show, so he can support local people. Or is that might be
It
dangerous?
might get complicated. I feel like we should do the Star Wars wallet with one Dead Radio sticker and a little bit of money. No healing rocks because that's going to get expensive.
Okay.
And then just like
is that?
just because I want him to just go like, what is this?
Oh.
I actually kind of don't want to send him this. I kind of want it.
Well, I was looking at it before. I was like, I kind of like
How long has that been there?
Since PJ was on the show. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna do anything with it. No offense.
Let's let's definitely we'll send
Healing
him.
Rock with Dreamy Goddess.
Ooh, we're sending Dreaming Goddess stuff.
That's gonna get too confusing. I want
want
him
confusing. I want
No,
him to
I
be
just
confused.
I want
it
him
like a
I-
big unboxing.
I
He does
want
a
him
video.
to go. I want him to go like, who is Dead Radio Podcast and
Obscure
what is this?
oscillation?
What's that?
With the obscure oscillation.
I think we've been trying to figure out a way to incorporate him into the show, and I think if we send him too many things, he's not gonna focus.
I got these guys sending me stuff.
Yeah. I just like if we send him like $6.
No,
if we send him like $6 in a Dead Radio sticker,
Okay.
he will make a video about that.
Sure.
I don't know how they found out about me.
So if we just send him like $6 or $7 with no explanation, no nothing,
Just a Dead Radio sticker.
and a Dead Radio
$6,
sticker,
no, $6. Here's
Yeah.
month 1 for you.
yeah. Just what was the first? It was 6 times 7 equals 42.
Here's month
Please
1
send
for
real
you.
money to my PO box.
He doesn't want fake money.
Yeah.
Maybe we should send him $6 in real money and $1 in fake money.
Yeah. Do you have like Monopoly or anything?
I don't want to take from my Monopoly set.
Are you ever gonna play Monopoly again? Monopoly is the worst fucking game ever.
I'm sure I got something lying around.
Yeah. I mean,
No, that would cost too much. Never mind. I'm gonna say send him like what would it cost? Like fucking 20 cans.
send him $42 worth of cans that he could return.
You know what? My psychotic
mean.
my psychotic wife has probably $42 worth of
All right,
cans
hang
on the
on.
side.
So it's 42 times 0.05, right?
What?
No, that's not right.
21.
That's not 21
210
No,
cans.
it's
cans.
divided by
210 cans.
It's
so
divided by it's 42 divided by
divided by
0.05.
Well, you take half of
0.05.
that, add a 0.
That's 840 cans.
Yeah.
What?
If we could send him,
Oh,
800.
800. Yeah, that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd have to
Oh,
use
40 oh,
we'd
yeah.
have to use a
you
truck
realize-
capable of carrying that much.
I mean, I have a truck.
Transporting that that much stuff.
I got a bag of cans at home.
No.
You also have a big brown
I have
truck.
Well, I have a pickup truck that used to be owned by Tito Puente, and we can put the cans in there.
and play salsa music
Yeah.
while we're pulling up.
I need to
Jazz.
buy. I need to buy a Tito Puente album on tape.
Yes,
and just
you
play it
do.
in that fucking truck.
Absolutely.
Where am I gonna find that?
Dark Side.
I already went there. They don't have it. I looked through all their tapes.
You might have to eBay that shit.
Maybe. I did buy Richard Pryor Bicentennial Nigger on
hard to hear.
cassette. Well, that's the name of the album.
I know.
He named it. What do you want from me? And I listened
It's
to
just
that.
hard
in
to
my
hear.
truck.
That's all I'm saying.
That's the name of the album. I didn't name it. Richard Pryor did.
So, on top of Dave G and his money troubles, so we're gonna do this. I think
we should. I think this is a good start.
This is a good start. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this was July 6th. So yeah, it was 2 days ago. So I also found that I like to type in Poughkeepsie and all that stuff. I've told you about this on YouTube. I typed in Dave G, and I'd found a while ago that his name was Dave Grady. And I typed in Grave Grady Dave Grady recently. What the fuck is happening?
What are you
over here?
doing?
Are you
Are you
on the, What are you
FaceTiming?
doing? It's distracting as hell.
Yes, I am.
Who is this?
Who's this fucking guy?
Who are we FaceTiming?
This is UPS guy on Instagram.
Is he the guy that got crushed by the tree?
No, he isn't.
Oh.
Oh, well, then we're not interested.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
I'm on a podcast right now.
And so are you. We need you to sign a waiver real quick.
I can actually plug him in.
Do you want to plug him in? Who is this? This is a UPS driver. Is he funny?
He's a very funny guy.
All right, we can plug him in.
Hold
Yeah.
on, we're gonna plug you in right now.
Yeah, he's pumping this guy up though.
I don't know. You need the fucking other plug.
Oh, God.
No. You need the other fucking.
You
plug.
need an adapter.
You
is
need
where
an
we're
adapter because Apple is just fucking with you. They're bending you over a stool and fucking you.
All right. So the best we can do is we can hand you a mic that you can hold in front of the
radio podcast.
Yeah.
It's backwards, you know.
Here.
Yeah.
This is the best we can do. He's seriously holding a mic.
Erica!
He's holding a mic
Erica, listen,
up
I
to
tried
the
to do the
iPhone
Usher song,
speaker.
What is happening?
What is happening?
You can leave the mic in the thing.
Unless somebody else, can you know anybody that sings?
Bobby.
This guy's a psychopath. What's he doing?
Whoa, what the heck is
Why has he got so much fucking energy?
Because he's a UPS driver. That's why.
Yeah, it's Adderall.
Say hi. Say hi to Ryan. Say hi to Ryan.
Hello.
Hello.
Ryan, what up?
Adam.
That's Ryan. I'm Adam.
Wait. Okay, there's a lag here. Ryan and
Of course there's a
Yeah,
lag.
Of course there's a lag.
It's FaceTime.
Can you hear me now?
No.
You're a goddamn liar. Don't fuck with me.
All right, well, this was fun.
All right, Bob.
All right, guys.
If we could plug you in, we could have a conversation, but...
Yeah. Apple had to go and fuck with people on a monumental scale.
It was to make them more waterproof.
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
No,
All right,
he is
so-
a very funny guy. UPS guy on Instagram. He is very funny videos.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
UPS guy on Instagram. I'll check him out. If he's anything as good as UPS Adam.
Oh, he's much better.
All right. So, what I was getting at was I typed in Dave Grady and I filtered most recent, and this popped up. It's from June 28th, which is only like a week ago and change. And it says Dave Grady confronts the animal rescue guys and fails. Now, I instantly clicked and watched it. Of
Yeah,
course.
it has 285 views, 17 likes, and 1 dislike.
So this guy, La Needles, has this big fucking tirade, and he gives up all of Dave G's different channels on YouTube or like on Reddit and all that stuff. Dave,
I mean, it's weird that people don't like him.
yeah, it's so strange. Dave Grady, a.k.a. Hudson Valley Guy, a.k.a. HVG313, and also known as Pleasant Valley Guy. And there's also kind of other shit. Apparently, What's this? John's organization sprays and neuters stray cats free of charge. They are fed, trapped, and released according to New York state law. This bothered Dave, so the other night he took it upon himself to go out with his camera and harass my friend who was doing his service. Tonight I went with John and gave the great college professor Dave Grady a little taste of his own medicine. The footage encloses raw, unedited, and perfected with Dave's own brand of stupidity. Dave has been acting stupid for years and years, but after watching him confront John, who is doing the community service on his own time, free of charge, I just had to join him tonight to capture the great toothless wonder in his natural environment. This will continue as long as it takes before Dave gets it through his thick skull that he isn't special.
He's special, just not in a good way.
I know, Dave.
Yeah.
You'll report me. You'll take me to court. Blah, blah, blah. I went to college. Your threats are as empty as your skull and wallet.
Can you just go down?
Sure.
Have you guys...
So Man-Child Adventures is not him.
Yeah, but they have his face as their look.
But didn't he have a channel called Man-Child Adventures?
No, this is an anti-Dave fucking page. That's what I was getting at.
That's fucking crazy.
He has pissed so
I
many
thought that
people
was
off.
one of his.
No,
They're just reposting his shit.
no, they're making their own videos.
Oh,
They're reposting his shit. And
hey, have you looked him up on Facebook?
No.
He's on Facebook.
No.
Oh,
he's
God.
retired. Wait, I got it right here.
Yeah,
retired.
Well, we know.
He
Wait.
worked from like
He worked from
retired
1990 to 1999. Of
Yeah.
course, he's retired.
Yeah.
It's got the little suitcase or briefcase. Retired or briefcase. Currently unemployed. Former janitor, cleaner at Toys R Us. That's why he's not working anymore. He lives in Poughkeepsie. He's originally from Phoenix, Arizona.
Get the fuck out of here. He's the cleanup.
Look at
the fucking.
There he is.
That guy. This guy is amazing.
Max Sand.
Retires.
Is another
Retired. Works at all over the place.
Yes, all over the place. Yeah.
There's a bunch of them.
I
This
told you,
one's
he's
him
got
too.
his hands in a lot of pies.
All right, can you just play this video, please?
I got because there's a. All right, so here's Dave.
The first one you can't
confronting
add a friend as.
Yeah, the first one is like a celebrity type page where you can't add friends.
Yeah.
But then there's another one, and he's got like a red cowboy. That's not him. Different Dave Grady. I wonder if I could follow the first page.
All right. Well, here's this. Dave Grady confronts the animal rescue guy.
You got any explanation for this? I'm just wondering why he comes here. Get your fucking car out of the way.
So for anybody who can't figure out the voices and everything, it is a little tricky. That was Dave right there. Hold on.
To feed cats. You got any explanation for this?
That was the guy filming.
I'm just wondering why he comes here.
That's Dave. And if you listen to the show, you know his voice, but some people don't. So there you go.
Some are they're a little.
And the other guy that's about to come in is the animal control guy.
Get your fucking car out of the way. Why do you come here? Get your fucking car out of the way. Why do you come here? None of your motherfucking business. You told me the other day. Let me tell you something. Back off. You told me the other day. Back off, motherfucker. I'm not gonna keep telling you. Move that motherfucking car. You told me the other day you're working for some kind of organization. I want to know what the name of it is. None of your motherfucking business, asshole. I'm not an asshole. You're a fucking
Yes, you are.
asshole.
Yes,
When'd you
you
get
are.
so fat, Dave?
Yes.
I don't know why you guys are laughing. Poor Dave is being assaulted by these two hostile
I feel
gentlemen.
I feel like this video might give us some insight as to where he is.
Here we go.
Huh? When'd you get so fat? Move your fucking car. I want to know why you keep coming here. Move your fucking car. Please tell me why you come here. Dude, he's trying to help the cats. A number of times it doesn't register in that pea brain of yours. I don't have a pea brain. I went to college. Yeah, college, your ass. Move that 4 years.
This it almost seems like a bit.
Yeah.
It almost like he doesn't sound like genuine. It's like it's a bit.
I don't think he has the mental capacity or the ability to stick with something that long.
No, you can't see it, but there's fucking people with cue cards on the other side holding them up.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it sounds like he's reading off a cue
Like
card.
even if this was a fight, be like, Dave, this is what you wanted to say.
Move that fucking car. Do you understand? He's just trying to help these animals. So please move your car. I don't know why he comes here. I just fucking told you. Why does he come here? I just told you, you fucking retard.
Jesus
Hey,
I don't have this guy on the show. You can't say that anymore.
Hey,
you can't say that anymore.
you cannot.
What can't you say, Adam?
Even though he probably.
You can't say retarded anymore.
I know. It was a callback. It was a callback. I was trying to get a callback. Jeez.
I did it.
I know.
You can't say retarded anymore. That's the line.
So Dave's going to his car.
Oh, okay. So now we know what kind of car he drives. A early 2000s Subaru.
Is this? Oh yeah.
And we got his license plate number from earlier.
Oh yeah.
Freedom of Information Act. We can find his address now. I'm dead serious. It costs $10.
I'm not spending $10 to find out.
I
where
will
he
spend
lives.
$2.
We were gonna fucking mail him $42.
Yeah, but that's the bit. I just don't want to know where he.
I want to know where he lives.
All right, hang on.
Okay, this looks like a condo complex.
Wait, Adam.
But
Adam.
with, can you just send me this video?
You need to put up something next time. Be like, I want to. Next time I bartend, the first $10 goes towards the freedom of information.
That's fine. Yeah. It's worth. We have $10 right here. $10 that people just gave us.
That's true.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
Oh, I'm not doing this right now. I'll
Yeah,
send it to you after.
yeah.
So Dave's moving his
That's not a
vehicle.
Subaru.
That's a. Yeah.
Nah, that's like a Corolla.
That's
or
a
some shit.
Subaru.
It doesn't
You
sound
saw
like
the
a
emblem.
Subaru.
All right, so they're doing the dance with the cars. Why is his? Oh, so he was just parking his
He was
car.
blocking the whole road.
Yeah, he was blocking the road in the.
You can have this one, buddy. Thank you so much. Knock yourself out. Thank you. Smoke it up. Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm trying to see this
Why
place
is
and see
this
if I can
my life?
recognize it.
Yeah, so he's
It-
just like
I mean,
okay, so that's
it
like
looks like a it looks like Fox
Looks like an
Hill
apartment
or one of those
complex.
places.
yeah. There's a way to drive down the street, and then there's parking on the side, but it's just like one lane down the street. And
could you get your fucking headlights out of my face?
That's what I'm picturing him saying right now.
I don't think that's a Subaru.
I don't think it is either.
I
Looks-
thought I
it
saw
looks
the emblem.
American. Looks like an early tour, like an old late, like S or.
I was thinking it was a Corolla.
Can we go back?
Oh God, no.
Well, you guys want to know?
I don't want to know.
All right. Well, don't X out of this.
I like
and then we'll figure it
conjecture.
out at the end.
All right, buddy, do your thing.
All right, so he pulled
Is this
over.
guy gonna show us how he fucking?
So Dave's still standing out there. He's not doing anything. He's just walking around.
No, he's just being crazy and on drugs.
I almost want to say I think I. No, that's not working.
How's it feel to be the one getting videotaped, Dave?
I just wonder why he comes here.
He comes here to feed these cats
That's an old Ford.
so
yeah.
he can
It's a
trap
Ford
them.
Taurus,
Yeah,
maybe?
yeah.
And we-
That's what I said before.
He comes here and he's trying to catch them. I don't see any cat traps.
It's not done every fucking time he comes here. You have to gain the trust of the animals first.
Dave knows all about catch rags.
Do you hear what I'm saying, dude? He's feeding the animals so he gains their trust, so he can trap them, spay and neuter them to reduce the cat population, thereby reducing the amount of starvation. And
Why doesn't he go somewhere else?
because this is where the cats are that he's trying to help.
You're feeding them, you fuck.
He does, dude. It's
Cherry
got
Hill.
nothing to do with you.
Did you
What
hear
is he-
that?
Cherry Hill, where's that?
Cherry Hill
It's
is
out
right
behind
Adams. He lives in the Cherry Hill condo
Go back a
complex.
little
No.
bit.
Why does he
Go
go?
back a little
Why
bit.
doesn't he go to Cherry Hill?
Why doesn't he go to Cherry Hill?
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
does,
okay, yeah,
dude. It's
Cherry
got
Hill
nothing to
doesn't.
do with you.
No,
Why
yeah,
don't you
Cherry
just
Hill
go
doesn't
back
look like
inside,
that.
Dave? Go back inside and make some videos.
Mike Bleakley. Mike Bleakley messaged us on Facebook and says, "Can I Venmo you the money?" And I'm gonna say no, because I
Venmo.
don't know what Venmo is.
Oh, I have Venmo. I'm on there. You find me.
I'm gonna say apparently Ryan has Venmo.
We should make a Venmo for the Dead Radio podcast. Maybe it'll get more money than the Patreon.
Probably.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
All right, so yeah, so we're officially looking for $42.
Yeah.
On Venmo through Ryan's account.
Yeah. Just send it to me. I'll definitely, absolutely not put it in my checking account.
Go back inside and make some videos. Go harass fucking
No, I
people
tell you what.
from your
Here we go.
computer.
For every $1 that we raise for Dave G, we will put $2 towards saving stray cats in Poughkeepsie.
That's a good one.
We can do that.
We got to figure that out.
Yeah, I'd be happy.
That's
to
a
do that.
great idea.
Yeah.
Turn
So if
turn
you
a
guys,
negative
if you
into a
guys
positive.
donate on Venmo, $1 will go to Dave G, and $2 will go to saving stray cats in Poughkeepsie. Whatever this organization is, I'm sure we can find it. Right?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I think the guy listed. He says something
I think
about
it's in
it
the description.
In the description.
Right? Yeah. So if
I'd rather watch the
if we
video.
get people to donate to this, and we'll tell Dave G. We saw this video of you looking like a fucking jackass, and we'll help you with your rent or whatever. But we're also going to help stray cats in your neighborhood. That's not Cherry Hill.
Yeah. And then the only.
So what do you
the
think? Fox Hill? Maybe.
It's definitely not Fox Hill.
No.
No.
It's got to be around here somewhere.
Well, his P.O. box is Pleasant Valley, and I almost want to say that's
Grangeville, actually. I think
No,
it
that's
was.
Pleasant Valley.
But he
12569.
he specifically says, "Why don't they go to Cherry Hill?" So it can't be that far. From
Look
there,
up
right?
Cherry
It
Hill
might be-
and then
it
zoom
all-
out and
no,
see
no, no, no.
what's
It-
near.
Janet Drive is an apartment. No, Janet Drive is an apartment complex. You know the coming up the hill, coming up Brickyard Hill.
I mean, we could probably just message the guy that posted this video and just be like, "Where does Dave G live?"
You could,
and he'll be like, "It's this apartment in this complex."
Should do that.
Because he obviously was like, "Go in your fucking house and make videos." Like he was there. He knows him.
Uh-huh.
It's not going to be hard to find him from here. This is the best lead we've ever had. Because this is a person that was in his parking lot looking at his fucking 97 Ford Taurus. Sorry, I thought it was a Subaru.
You see an opportunity. I just see a crazy guy.
Yeah. I see an opportunity to get to a crazy guy at arm's length.
All right. Yeah, give me one of those.
Go back inside and make some videos. Go harass fucking people from your computer. Do what you do best.
Hey, go back up to the other place where I just came from. They got some bottles out there for me.
All right. You're all set here?
Yeah, I'm finished all up here. I'm ready to go back to my house.
All right, so for now on, whenever you're on your way here, you fucking call me.
Okay.
I'm going to come here and help you, and then we're going to keep doing this till he fucking leaves you alone.
Yeah, because I'll tell you, if he hadn't moved that car...
Well, he saw me and he knows who I am, so I
Yeah.
think that fucking helps matters a little bit.
Yeah, it probably does.
This
All
is
right?
escalated
See, I explained to him what
so
I do.
much.
He's a fucking
posted
idiot.
this?
I
He
know.
doesn't get it.
And he said he never...
Let's not give his name out right now.
Well,
We might have talked about it, but
Yeah, give him some credit. La
well,
Needles.
but we can shoot him a message and be like, so we need some information on this Dave G character.
That's right. Yeah. Okay, he's been here so many years. How can you not see cats?
Well, he hasn't been looking for him because he's
Sure.
a fucking hermit. He lives in his apartment making these stupid videos where he fucking harasses people. And
one of these?
His whole existence is to basically generate hatred.
Yeah.
He thrives on it. He's the lowest of the low, man.
Ain't lying there. Yeah, if the place I just fed, the other place.
This guy's talking
the
some
cat was
shit.
behind the fence. Normally he
Throwing
comes out,
real
rolls
shade.
around the ground,
Yup.
and then he runs in behind the fence to get the food.
Because he knows you're loving on him.
Yeah.
All right, brother.
Oh, he's still pacing out there.
Yeah,
too.
he's still just standing there. He's not saying anything. He's just pacing around while these two guys have a conversation about how stupid he is.
Go up there when I'm doing it, and he'll see it.
He doesn't care about
I know
him.
he don't.
He's just fucking stupid. Just keep up the good work, okay?
You got it, bro. Thanks a lot.
All right,
Appreciate
buddy. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
See, what's pissing me
I'll
off
be
is
coming
that-
with him every night to make sure you don't fucking harass him and get in the way of what he's doing. It's not private property. There's no.
The bottom of the hill says private property.
It's actually public property because people live here.
There's a sign at the bottom of the hill. It says private property.
All right,
Yeah, that's for
asshole.
solicitors and everything.
Someday when you own this apartment complex, then you can do something about it.
Why does he come here?
Just go fuck yourself, Dave.
We've been
I
through this.
fucking already
Dave.
explained it to you. You're too fucking stupid.
No, I'm not
You
stupid.
don't listen to people.
I went to college.
Yeah, a lot of fucking good it's doing you, huh?
Your mom goes to college.
You got anything else to say to my YouTube viewers, Dave? Because this video is going public in about an hour. Got anything else you want to say about showing people what a fucking scumbag you are?
I ain't no scumbag. I went to college.
Yeah.
4 years.
Okay.
This is my favorite Dave G video ever.
Wait, you can add on to that last one too. I went to college. I ain't no scumbag.
Whoa!
Man,
Oh, he spit on his car?
No. This guy was just hocking the loogie.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he spit on his car as he drove by.
that's
Wait,
it.
hold on.
Fucking
Let it play.
piece of shit.
Wait.
Does it?
No,
wait,
we're looking at the
street
complex.
signs?
Yeah.
That's it for now.
I almost want to say that might be off of Innis Avenue.
Oh God.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but I don't know if that one's big enough.
I want to
It's
isolate
big.
that.
Yeah.
Man, I
It's
love
big.
my life.
Dude, that runs way into the back. There's probably that
I
goes
mean,
up-
but now we have an
Yeah,
in. Like this guy
fucking
knows
piece
where
of
he lives.
shit.
He knows his apartment. We can reach out to him. It's a really big condo
That's it for
complex.
now.
Holy shit!
Pretty good, right?
I'm so happy.
Let's see if here. John's organization.
is at
It
right,
doesn't say.
right below where it says YouTube. Is that the guy's name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see.
Yeah, and this was posted like less than a week ago. Can we send
Yeah.
him a message through YouTube?
I think you could just. I don't know if you can actually message him. I think you could just comment.
Try subscribing to him and then do it.
Well, he only has 28 subscribers. So if we comment,
I'm
I bet you'll
subscribing
see
to
it.
him. If he's gonna post
Yeah.
more fucking Dave Grady videos, boom, there you go.
Yeah. Just go back to that video and comment on it.
Well, what if you click on his picture or something like that?
It'll go to his Google
Feed
profile.
text.
Oh, well, can you?
But that's fine. You can message
Yeah.
him through there too.
So there's 17 likes and 1 dislike on this.
I bet you it's Dave.
Uh-huh.
Can wait. Oh, there's a ton of comments.
Yeah, there's a bunch. Greatest Dave video
of all time.
I'll give that a
I
thumbs
went
up
to
'cause I
college.
agree.
Priceless. Dave went to
wait,
clown college.
Below the first one, below the top one.
Yeah,
I went to college.
I went to
Priceless.
college. Priceless.
Lowest of the low.
Incredible.
Blockhead Dave. Oh, there's a comment. Yeah, here we go.
Yep, true idiot. I'm hoping that anyone considering sending him money will reconsider after seeing this. We have no. I want to send him like a
Yes.
few dollars
Yeah.
and a sticker. I don't want to
Yeah.
send him $42.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Like what we talked about though. Send him cans to make him go.
See,
do
this
work.
is the guy that worries me here. This guy, Max
yeah.
Sands, because he's
So
like he seems to
he's
know
been
him, and
following
he
it a
also has a
while.
YouTube
Yeah.
video with
Can
like
you,
talking
Dave
about
Grady
this.
versus the cat guy.
Can you go back? Go back. I want to read.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
So
2.5 hours.
So Max Sand 1 week ago edited. I was going to cover this on my live show where we make fun of Dave, and I only had his videos before, and he cut out a lot. Thank you for this. I will credit your channel, and feel free to tune in. Friday 6:28 Eastern, but that's past. Dave versus Cat Guy incident. I have other videos from the last few shows about Dave on this channel. Can we see the replies?
Good stuff, Max.
Good stuff,
I'll be
Max.
sure to tune
I'll be sure
in.
to tune in.
A lot of positive
And then
vibes.
Max says, also I would advise caution if you intend to do more of this. Dave has been spiraling lately and tends to get more unhinged all the time. I'm sure you can handle yourself. Just be aware that as the #1 Dave watcher on the internet,
I don't know, Max.
I think he is one bad day away from being violent. You should take precautions to protect yourselves. I mean, I'm okay with that. I hope he... So, hands of Mukfuka something. I hope he...
Hands up, motherfucker.
Dude,
Oh,
Dave
there you
is
go.
a complete-
Hands up, motherfucker.
No, the top one there.
I
Dave
hope
is a
he-
complete pussy. He will never raise his hands to a fight.
Yeah.
Because he's-
I'm not, like... Here's the thing. I'm not going to be stupid if we ever meet this guy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be stupid. I'm not going to have him come to my house. I'm not going to ever fucking meet him anywhere where I could put anybody in danger. But the thing is, this fucking guy, I'm not worried about him. I'm
Meet
not
him
worried
down the
about
hood.
handling myself with him. But it would be very stupid to just meet up with him without thinking about it first.
So what am I saying to this guy here? Needles.
Hey, man, can you send us your email address? We'd like to talk to you regarding Dave.
Hey, man, can we get your email? We're
big fans of Dave.
Big fans, in quote, of Dave. And
So
would
Mike
like-
Bleakley might have figured it out.
Oh, really? We're big fans of Dave and would like more
Information.
information about him and to possibly talk to you and or him on our 4-hour show.
Yeah, not on.
4-hour
You're
podcast.
You moved.
Oh, God.
Our podcast.
Yes, wonderful.
All right, so send that, and
Amazing vid.
can you send that and then mute the mics really quick so that Adam can be
All right,
included
so
in the conversation.
Comment. All right, we're sending and
everyone hold on.
Pause. All right.
So anyone
we
who
have
can
a specific
Fucking
GPS location
Yes!
on Dave, thanks to Mike Bleakley,
anyone
super
who,
fan.
anyone who can read lips on
Oh, Adam and
YouTube, you
Mike.
now know. So yeah, thank you, Adam, for providing a general location, and Mike for my God, he's sending fucking links. Oh no, wait, Mike, this might be the one we just watched.
You don't like that?
What is it?
It's this and this. I tried.
I'm muting my. Oh God, yeah.
What?
He sent me a fucking link, a YouTube link. Can you pull me up on here?
Yes, sir.
So no one at home can see.
We just bought another
this.
3 hours of the show. Oh my God! This
The
is
beginning of the YouTube page is right where he fucking lives. So the beginning of the YouTube channel is a Google Earth, like screenshot.
This is what that guy put up.
Exactly where he lives.
Wait,
Yeah.
What is this now?
Where
This is that show?
This is what happened, I guess, during the whole thing. So this is the video, and then this is the breakdown of how things went.
it's not a no. I was gonna say
No?
that's not illegal at all.
No,
To let someone know where someone lives.
no, not at all.
Okay.
Oh my God! So this guy has like
I mean,
a
the
live
thing is,
show
it's
that's
called
dedicated.
doxing. Like, you shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
But when this guy's this much of an asshole, I don't really care if people do it.
mean,
We're
you
not
know,
doing it.
get together with the
we're
right
not.
person.
We're not giving out his. We muted the mics. We're not talking about where he lives.
No. Yeah.
I just want to know.
No, I'm
so
talking
that we
about, I'm
can
talking about
do
this guy here,
some-
letting
Oh,
everyone know.
Maybe you shouldn't do it.
Yeah,
That's
maybe,
not-
but at the same time, maybe Dave shouldn't
Yeah.
be saying, "Hey, don't play your jigaboo music."
Yeah, it's Jigaboo.
Yeah,
That's what
Pew,
it's
get
called.
it right,
Jigaboo.
dum dum.
Yeah. You're welcome. All right.
Oh man, I can't wait.
Hey!
I can't
I'm not
wait
gonna
for
be
this.
able to sleep tonight.
Yeah.
I'm too amped up. This is ridiculous.
All right,
I didn't
so
think
we're
we could-
we're gonna do something with this, but we are gonna be very safe. Amy is super worried about me being involved with this guy.
Oh, yeah?
And
Is she
she's
texting you?
probably already punched out of this episode because she does not want to listen to Dave G.
Oh yeah, she hates Dave G. I mean, I hate
Well,
Dave
I
G
hate
too.
Dave
I
G
like
too.
She
He's
hates-
a terrible
I love
fucking
hate. I
person.
hate.
We all hate Dave
I
G. We
love
like
hate-
the idea of Dave
Yeah,
I
G.
love to hate him, yeah.
The idea of interacting with the caricature of a human that Dave G is.
Yes.
But the reality is, he is not stable. He's a bad person, and we shouldn't ever reach out to him. But
We should fuck with him.
I
want to
send him like
You know what I picked-
$7 and a dead radio sticker and just see what happens.
You know what I equivalent him to? Rod Farva.
Oh my God! Yeah, he's like if Rod
mean,
Farver
dead
went
serious.
like way too far. Like
Yeah. But
Like, if
would
he was
Rod
super
would-
racist.
Would Rod Farva ever really like raise his hands in a fight?
No.
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 I'm not worried about him physically.
Yeah,
oh
no.
shit! Apparently he used to stalk Boris and
Brandy?
Boris from and WRV,
Not surprised at all.
who is now yeah. There's a little thing from Man-Child Adventures I don't know. Hold on.
I guess it's not.
Whoa, that sounds
So
super
just
breathy.
kind of in keeping with Dave loving audio clips and radio and whatnot.
This is the most unstable thing
He,
I've ever heard.
he's when I first met Dave, especially, he was incredibly.
This is not Dave. This
No,
is
I know.
Who is
No, I
this?
know. It's scary.
Yeah.
It's
Man-Child Adventures.
Man-Child Adventures.
Yeah. Like he sounds legitimately scared. That's just it's disturbing.
Like he's hiding in a closet.
Yeah, he's
Dave's just
like,
outside.
So Dave just broke into my apartment.
And he's outside
Yeah,
the door.
this is very
And I
disturbing.
swear to
No,
God,
I didn't think it
he's
was
holding
Dave,
something. I don't know what.
This is from 2 years ago.
It could be.
Says
a little.
with
It's
a
called a
local
little
Poughkeepsie
ditty about
rock
Dave and
station
Diane.
called WRRV. So much so he.
I have to vet these fucking video. Like I have to look through them. I'm not going through that. There's a minute and 22 minute.
Can we
22 second video. Here,
can
check
you mute
this
the
out.
audio really quick?
Hold on. I want to just do real quick.
No, this is.
I want to look at this.
Okay.
Oh, it's just,
Sweet Ford Focus. I used to have one of those.
Escort.
Oh yeah, it is an Escort.
Yeah.
This was my first car, 1996.
all right.
Can you just mute the audio really quick?
Okay.
Ever heard of an Escort?
Oh,
Cosworth?
all of us?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Jesus, Mike. Mike Bleakley went down a weird rabbit hole with him.
It sounds like Mike paid that $10
Mike
already.
Did you guys watch the newest, not the newest,
Jesus
but
Christ, Mike.
Spider-Man Homecoming. You guys see that?
No,
Like
I
the
haven't,
guy.
I haven't
No,
seen
I haven't seen
Endgame
it.
yet, so.
You guys suck.
Well,
Anyway,
You suck.
the guy in the
Got any
room on the
explanation for
computer
this?
who's like, go left, go right. There's a guard on your right. That kind of thing. That's Mike Bleakley. He's the guy in the computer like, oh, yes, I found it. And then he
Is Mike
sends
a
us
chubby
information. No. He's actually very svelte since he quit drinking.
No, yeah, I'm just kidding.
He looks wonderful. I just
Yeah.
saw him over. I just saw him this past weekend.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Well, if you had waited about a half hour yesterday, you would have met my buddy Ting. Because that's how long it took to find him yesterday.
Just to let everybody know, I am not, I repeat, I am not a man-child. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you,
Full screen
fuck
that, please.
you,
Full screen
fuck
that,
you,
please.
fuck all of you. Go fuck
He has a
yourselves.
fucking Angry Birds hat on.
I am
This is an old one. This is 2 years ago when he was a little bit more stable.
not a man-child.
Yes, you are.
Fuck you, fuck off, suck my fucking dick. I am not a fucking man-child. You wanna mess with me and play with me? Come meet me. You will be sorry. I am not a man-child.
Dude, that was an Ultimate Warrior promo from straight from 1985.
Seems reasonable.
I'm not a man child, but I'm wearing glasses, sunglasses inside, and an Angry Birds T-shirt or hat.
And you look like a
You
man-child.
look like a man child with that fucking mustache that might be half grown in, and a
trash.
fucking.
We call those
But
a
what's
trash
with the
stash.
freaking New York Excelsior freaking flag in the
He's
background?
a patriot.
Yeah, obviously, but
I want.
like,
I kind of want this isolated.
Just to let everybody know.
No, not this. This.
I am not, I repeat, I am not a man-child.
That's not hard to do.
That's even that right there would be a good fucking. That'd be a good background for your computer right there. Full screen that and
I don't
screenshot
want to
it.
open my computer to like seeing Dave yell at me. Dave and I are like we're friends. We're not friends, but
You follow.
I don't want him to be. I don't want to think that he's mad at me in some way.
I want to go a little bit back to his Facebook page.
Oh my god. Once again,
just-
Dave G has hijacked this show, and it's
Yeah,
my fault.
So
for
can we
even
just-
it's my fault for typing in Dave Grady.
Can you
in
just pull me
YouTube.
up over here?
No,
Sure.
no. You know what it is? It's partially my fault also for looking Dave Grady that I told you he's on Facebook.
So I'm just gonna.
Oh, this is so fucking good.
Pull this up over here.
I need a cigarette after this.
It's not
And you don't even
letting
smoke.
me. All right. So just pull this up, and these are all of his pictures.
Unemployed, please hire me.
Jesus Christ. You have a phone number now. Or did you
Yeah.
have it
So
all right. It's
so
a
I'm just gonna-
selfie.
I'll just click through them.
Wait,
Yeah,
go
let's
back.
go.
So I'm
No, it's
sti-
the first one.
No, it's actually the second one. I already clicked.
453
And then,
7601.
I'm clicking through them, and they're all the same picture for like 6 in a row.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
And then he's got this one, and then his I mean,
He looks like a man baby.
yeah, not your normal everyday sunglasses.
a man child.
But it's all just
That was a good
unemployed.
grab, yeah.
Please hire me. I mean, he's looking for a job. He's on the walkway here. But if anybody wants to hire him, his number is 845
Hey.
453 7601. He's looking for a job.
No. It's 9 o'clock at night. I'm
We're not
doing
calling
that.
him right now.
No fucking way.
We
Hey, I called the fucking shovel guy.
we might call him at some point, but I want to be careful with this.
Where is
I
that
wanna-
picture taken?
That's the walkway.
We need a payphone.
No.
Who's got a payphone?
That's not the walkway.
That is definitely the walkway.
Yes,
It's
that's the walkway.
100%
He's on the
definitely
walkway
absolutely
all the fucking time.
Oh, and
Yeah.
the rail trail.
Yeah. He posts like
the rail trail.
He
yeah.
he used
sorry,
to post
yeah.
20-minute videos of just him walking with his phone out with his
So
phone
this
on
is
record.
just
This
a
guy
lot
walks?
of blurry pictures, and I feel like these are really old.
nothing
I
better
don't,
to do.
I don't know if he uses his Facebook page anymore.
Oh my god, I really need to keep. Next time we go out. Ooh, there he is.
It's out his window.
Yeah, man.
Mhm.
Is that on your route? You head over there?
But
You got a
the-
buddy
the
you can
weird
swap
thing
shifts
is,
with?
I know
like,
who it is though.
it's all like identical.
I've delivered there.
Pictures.
I actually got the cops calling me there one night.
Well, you are very suspicious looking.
Yeah.
There's a tall white man. Oh God!
Real quick, one night, knock on the door because that whole complex needs a signature every time. So knock on the door, no answer. Knock on the door. Who is it? Wow, there he is in a fucking Ford GT. No, What the fuck is that?
That's
not a
that's some weird
Yeah,
fiberglass clone thing.
Oh, there
yeah,
is
look at
WRV.
that. WRV.
Yeah. I hope he gets hit by a train there. I mean,
wait, where was that?
Buy, sell, trade. It's a garage. No, go back.
Yeah.
You see, go back to
is
that picture. There's the inspection sticker. On the left there.
I don't know where that is. So it's a shop.
It's a
but
shop.
I
Yeah.
don't know where that is. I mean, we know where he fucking lives. So.
But anyway, yeah.
He's all over the place. He's a man about town.
It was like about.
These all seem really old, though.
They
Like,
are.
he looks very young.
2017.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
I'm a real person and not a fake.
So he's on
Next time, do that into the microphone.
Snapchat HV guy 313.
That's his fucking PO box.
please.
Are you kidding me?
I'm trying to find him here.
He is so fucking.
Ooh, he's on
nuts.
Instagram.
Yeah, HV guy 313.
Mm-hmm.
No.
He is.
Probably. A good
Oh, the
follow.
account is private.
Well, request to follow.
I'm just not sure what I'm signed in as over here. Let me just double
Dead
check
Radio
here.
Podcast, probably.
Nope. I was in my personal one. That would have been. I don't.
So they're all selfies.
Got to be
and it's
careful.
mostly
That's what
him
we're
on
saying.
the
You gotta
walkway.
be careful.
I put an HV guy, and he's the first one to pop up. Follow.
He's on Twitch too.
Just restarted this.
He's not on Twitch. All right. I think that's enough.
Yeah,
HV
I mean,
guy
I think
research
we're
for
kind of done
today.
for tonight, but there's gonna be so much great shit in the future.
For reals. We're definitely gonna reach. Well, we're not reaching out. We are gonna try.
No, we're
trying.
just
Whoa.
We're gonna dip a toe
What?
and see where we wind up.
Yeah.
And I think sending him $6 and a sticker. is gonna
$6
do
and a
it.
sticker.
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry, man.
6 and a stick.
We're just a poor podcast.
Oh,
But
that'd
I'm
be
like,
good.
I'm scared Needles
That'd be
is gonna
good
be
for
upset
Venmo.
with us because he sounds like a scary guy. I don't want him to be
I
mad at us.
I want to talk to him too. I want to talk to him before I talk to Dave.
I think
I
if-
want him to come on the show. I want that guy to come on the show, and we'll talk about his interactions with Dave G.
Yeah. And maybe we'll get more more
I
insight
want to have a rebuttal from Dave G, probably over social media. I want to just poke the bear a little bit at arm's length.
Guys,
what's up?
Dave G just dropped a new video.
Oh, did he?
It's hashtag Facebook, hashtag typey something, hashtag nobody ever types anymore. It's 10 minutes long, so we can't really get into it. Maybe I'll decipher it and figure it out later. I am subscribed to him. If you want to subscribe to Dave G, it's Dave G on YouTube. It's a barrel of fun. But the problem is you got to get in. You got to get in.
The real Dave Grady.
You got to. Oh.
On Instagram. That's after I put his phone number into my phone.
Multiple fucking accounts.
Is that you?
Probably.
Like I put you ever put somebody's number in your phone and then like shit pops up?
Yeah.
I put his number in my phone and like that's a part of my contact, the real Dave Grady. All one word.
All right. Well, that's it for this week. Yeah, man, if you're going to follow Dave, you got to watch his videos quick because they go up, they come down, they go up, they come down, they go up, they come down. They usually come down because YouTube is yelling at him for saying the N-word too much.
Probably like his dick.
He has no posts on the real Dave Grady, but it's definitely him.
Yeah, it's like 23 followers or whatever.
Yeah. He's got 24 now.
Upsadom.
Oh, by the way, your baby is crawling. That shit is hilarious. He does like an army crawl. Like he's totally on the ground, but he's using his elbows to move.
That baby is 7 months younger than my nephew, and he's way bigger than him.
Yeah, look how tall he is.
You got a gigantic child.
Look at his fucking legs.
Freaking out on that swing. He's having a panic attack. You think it's cute. He's freaking the fuck out.
Yeah,
Get
he
me off
laughs
this
at the end
goddamn
of it.
thing.
Music at the park down in Greenvale Farms Park. Tuesday,
Just
that's where
adorable. Okay, you fucks. Next week,
Not sure yet.
not sure yet. Maybe Lou and Roan.
Probably not.
Yeah,
Who?
Yeah, I'm in talks with Hudson Valley Brewing Company and a couple other ones. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm getting back into the swing of things.
All right.
But we got some titles.
Oh yeah, we got.
Maybe
the
I'll drop
titles. I
in there
almost
this
forgot
weekend
titles.
and throw him a card too.
Well, I
Really
have
gotta
his personal cell phone number, the owner. So
Just like a little
Yeah.
persuasion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Throw him a few bones. Just be like, I drink a lot here. You should go on my friend's podcast.
I drink here.
Throw him a bone.
Be like, yeah, I haven't been here in, I don't know, like 3 years. But, whatever. That's okay.
Titles.
All right, so we have Floam versus Gak.
Yeah. I like that one a lot. That's gonna take a lot to.
And then we've got That's Good Babinka. Slipknot is from Iowa.
I don't like that one that much because it is true. I know it's funny, but it is very true.
I don't even know what this is. It's Grave Daddy. I don't even know
Dave.
what it was.
Oh, Grave Daddy.
Grave Daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I went to college.
I think. All right. I think it's Floam versus Gak.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
Hashtag I went to college.
And hashtag Babinka.
Oh yeah, hashtag Babinka for sure. Thank you. Wonderful. We did it.
Yeah.
Another one in the
Floam
bag.
versus Gak. Anyone under like 20 has no idea what those things are.
No. I mean, I had them all, and they were great. And for some reason, you just wanted to, like, I don't know. I get that, like, where I want to bite it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, that's
Well,
a
you're
you
afraid
thing,
to
for
a little
sure.
bit.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
terrified.
do
'cause
I,
It's, it's mostly styrofoam.
Do I want to go to the hospital or
Like, you
do
ever bite
I-
silly putty? Like, it's
No.
soft at first.
I've never bitten silly putty.
It snaps like a. I'm like not eating it, just bit into it.
So if
Not
anyone
someone's-
has
Not
ever
someone's silly putty.
if
you're
anyone
yours.
is ever at a party with Ryan Bosch,
I want silly putty.
you can seriously take a spoon. It could be dog shit. Doesn't matter what the fuck it is. If you come up behind him and put it in his face, you go and take a big bite out.
I'm a lot more careful now because of the celiac.
Is this gluten free?
I wish, Oh my god! If we didn't pick that, that would have been a good. I'm a lot more careful now because of the celiac.
Yeah.
There have been so many times when, like, I just put a ladle in front of his face and he just went like, It's like fucking cold ziti from 12 hours ago, and you're like, that was disgusting. You're still chewing it and swallowing it.
Yep. It was cold ziti. No, it was vodka sauce. Congealed vodka sauce.
That's almost what I had for
All right.
dinner.
Well, so big thanks to Mike Bleakley for being the guy in the chair, doing some research. And, yeah.
You're welcome, too, by the way. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Brought the thunder.
Well, I told you where it was, too. I said I didn't want to be specific, but
got
that
it, you got
he,
it.
like,
Yeah. We got
I didn't want to say where, but I was
Mike
like,
and
it's-
Adam number 2 giving us a exact location.
Yeah. We've
Thank you,
did it.
guys.
Thanks, guys.
We've all did it.
We should just do a show in the parking lot and just see if he comes out.
Oh, also, real quick
Out
shout
there?
out.
Yeah, why not?
Why
Real
not?
quick
There's
shout
a pizza
out
place right next door.
to-
That my friend Chris owns.
Real quick
We
shout
can
out.
get pizza there,
You
sit there,
son of a
fucking just.
He wants to give a shout
it's-
out.
It's not. No. It's fine that you want to tell a story. It's just like you keep pausing and like you have these long pauses where I'm like, all right, he's done. I go to jump in.
All right, go ahead.
I feel
Shout out to
Vintage Lauren on Instagram for putting our stickers all over Ireland.
Yeah.
Apparently, we have a bunch of Irish listeners now.
Nice.
From like Limerick.
I put a
and
few up in
bunch
Cape
of,
Cod too, but I don't know.
Cape Cod's a bunch
I'm
of
gonna fucking
fuddy-duddies.
plaster Iceland with our stickers.
I put one up
There's
in
still-
Rhode Island. in
There's still one at
Narragansett.
Underground.
Yeah.
Yeah, threw one at Underground. And I think I sent you the picture one time, and you're like, wow, it looks like a fucking shitty fucking window. And I'm like, there was your sticker on the
I
bottom.
remember that.
And up at the very top, I never noticed it before. What was up at the top right?
I don't remember.
Hellride 102.
Oh yeah. And I said something about the Hellride 102
Yeah,
sticker,
yeah.
and I just we just kept going round and round.
Yeah.
Not
you're-
noticing.
And then eventually it became like, yeah, your sticker's down at the bottom now.
I knew that the sticker was there. I just
Yeah.
wanted. I saw that I noticed that he didn't notice, so I was like, "Let's do this."
No, it's not that I didn't notice. We were just.
Oh,
fucking
you were
with
fucking
it.
with him
yeah,
too?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that was great.
I was like, "What is this a picture of?"
All right, so that's enough for tonight. Whatever. We'll
This
see you
day.
next week. We're not sure what's going on, but it'll be
Yeah,
entertaining
we're
regardless.
definitely gonna have a guest. I'm just not sure who. I've got like 3 or 4 different people in the pipeline.
Sure.
So, and shout out to. No, we're gonna keep that under our belts yet because I don't know the name of the band that he's in now. So.
Shout out to First Friday for putting on a fucking awesome
Yeah.
show this weekend too.
Thank you.
Oh yeah,
That was a lot of
Lorenzo.
Yeah, I also
and
talked
Ryan.
to Mike Colvin,
Mhm.
and he wants to come on with his wife and
Oh,
their guitar
Lucky
player.
House. Yeah.
So her and their guitar player could do an acoustic set.
He's
down
great.
here.
We could just
Yeah.
lean back and let him
Yeah.
do the whole fucking
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, he's a radio personality.
So
Yeah,
awesome.
So all that's
Definitely.
forthcoming.
Big shout out to Lorenzo and Ryan for.
That was the first one we
Putting that
went
on.
to, and that was a fucking blast. And I was sweating my ass off, and we had a lot of fun.
God, it was
Yeah.
like 92
Yeah.
at 6:30.
Yeah.
It was still 92 at
It was
fucking 8 o'clock.
terrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But,
gotta go.
yeah. All right, let's go. I have to pee really bad. Bye, everyone.